Okay.
That's a
what?
Mess
bad
it up.
science.
Yes.
Probably how it should go. But
It doesn't,
no.
It's not. It doesn't work. It doesn't work till the end of the show. You have to charge it up.
Back, yeah. There you go.
And then fire.
Just like the spirit bomb.
Spirit
Just
bomb.
like the spirit bomb.
What spirit bomb? Hi,
What the hell?
everyone.
Sick DBZ reference.
Thank you.
I'm
Pretty low-hanging fruit there.
I'm the spirit bomb.
Nope, you're wrong.
Nowhere
No?
near.
Nope,
I'm
not
not
even
close
a
to the
little
spirit
bit.
bomb. Does this have anything to do with Magic the Gathering?
No.
We just said it was Dragon Ball Z.
That's like Magic the Gathering, right?
Oh my
No!
God. Oh
There's
my
a card game for it.
How do you simultaneously know all the references and none of them?
Yeah, that's a mystery. Hey everyone, I am your host and dungeon master, Tom Lommel. Welcome to the Ironkeep Chronicles. Every Wednesday, we assemble an all-star cast to play the Dungeons and the Dragons right here. Let's meet our players, shall we? I don't have anything else to add to that. We're here, we're playing Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. Things are gonna get hot and heavy, probably literally.
Both Megan and I were like, what? I think Megan was grossed out and I was intrigued, but we were both very affected by that.
Okay, I meant hot and heavy in a very literal sense. I mean, it is also literally hot in here. You can't feel the
feel
temperature over the internet, but wait until we start the role-playing magic.
I mean, wait till it gets hot and heavy and then it'll make it hot.
And heavy. Hey everyone, Gaurav Galati is here.
Yep, that's a good segue. Hi, everybody. I'm Gaurav, and I'm going to be playing Thon of the Wood, who is a ranger of the 6th level, and a folk hero, and all around just a fun dude.
All right.
You got any questions for me?
If you could choose a different background, what would it be?
Oh, a different
Yeah,
background?
instead of being a folk hero, if there's something else that you would.
Criminal?
Oh,
Wow.
that's quite the swing.
Yeah.
Serial killer? Alignment change,
I'd
yeah.
swing the other way. Yeah. Criminal, I think, would be really
Folk
cool.
hero and or criminal.
Thon of the Hood is what
Yeah.
you'd be called.
Wow.
If you take sort of a Robin Hood kind of approach to the character, it could be both, right?
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Thinking, always
He wasn't
thinking.
a bad, he was just a misunderstood.
Is that Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Robin Hood's a little southern.
No, I'm
That wasn't
talking
s-
about Robin Hood. That's
Oh.
just my alternate personality. That
Oh, that was like,
Okay.
I thought that was from like a movie or something.
No, that's Havana's real voice that she.
I have to cover it up because it's alarming.
That's right. That real voice is going to go away when she starts role-playing, but in the meantime, it's Havana Mahoney!
Hi guys, I'm playing as per usual, Avril Birdsong, rogue extraordinaire.
What's your background?
My background is charlatan.
Charlatan. If you could pick something else, what would it be?
Well, I'm not a nerd, so I don't know all the backgrounds off the top of my head. So
Okay, great.
It's a lie. She knows every one of them.
that sounds correct.
Done deal. We'll make you an acolyte.
No, that
Avril
sounds like something I
grew up
don't
in the
want.
church,
Yep.
rebelled against the teachings of her elders, and then went off and became a thief.
Maybe like a, you know, I used to be on the swim team.
No, I didn't know that. What?
No, I meant like that's my
Oh,
background.
your characters used to be on the swim
Used to
team.
be on the swim
Used to
team.
be on the swim team is the background.
Dear Mike Merles, if you're watching, number one, welcome. Number two,
What
consider
are you
making
doing?
a swim team background for the next whatever rules release.
Because if you used to be on the swim team, you always talk about how you used to be on the swim team, but you have like
Very
no
true.
physical prowess to do something like that anymore.
Yeah.
Pretty deep.
Is
Pretty deep.
Is it a thing where like you have like a letter jacket and?
Oh
like,
yeah, you still have your Speedo you haven't fit into in like a decade. Yeah.
I have that same Speedo and I was never on the swim team. One day, you won't get to see it. All right.
No pictures.
There's plenty of look shirts off for comedy. Let's be honest, it's my stock in trade.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I have done at least 2 different commercials where I've taken my shirt off for comedy. Yes,
Well, there's a
indeed.
subathon this weekend.
That's right.
Is that going to be an
That's right.
unlockable?
If we hit 50 subs gifted during our Ironkeep stream, Ironkeep stream this Saturday from 12:30 to 3:30 is the game, and then we're gonna have a group chat session afterwards. That's Pacific time this Saturday. If we hit 50 subs, I'll take my shirt off. I will have to cover my nipples in order to stay.
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
No, it's not a thing. You can
Not
show
for
nipples on
men.
Twitch.
Yeah, it's
Not for men.
funny. It's like all the rules of like skin and the way you're supposed to dress don't apply to men. I don't understand why.
It's just like the rest of the world.
It's
Yeah,
called
it's pretty shitty.
double standard.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of men who are pretty shitty, Eric Reichert is here.
Wow!
How's that?
Best intro.
Is that-
Best
That's
intro.
good.
Mostly shit, to be
Yeah.
honest, right?
Yeah, I approve. Hey guys, I'm playing Grayson Hale, Paladin of Torm, and I honestly, it feels weird sitting in this chair not wearing, 70 pounds of armor.
You look great.
I was like, something feels off.
Yeah. Let's get comfy and play the Dungeons and the Dragons, right?
You're less reflective.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I don't have to wear a fancy new microphone because you can't clip these microphones to chainmail apparently.
Well, it makes a bunch of noise.
Yeah.
Best of all, you can't pound your chest like a dumb Viking anymore.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
It actually sounds
that's
better
actually
somehow.
better. Yeah, that does.
Is there anything inside of you? You're just
I
a
don't
tight drum?
I don't have a hard.
Jesus Christ. That's disconcerting.
I can tell you one person who does have a heart, Megan Case Gallivan.
On point. Nice.
Meet the heart of the show.
Oh,
Huh?
that feels like pressure. Yes, hi, I am Megan Caves, and I am playing Ava, who is a druid. She is a Scourge Aasimar druid, and she is an avatar for Karshala, the water goddess.
If you could make up your own background based on something that happened in high school, what would it be?
Based on something that happened in high school.
Yeah, we already had when I was on the swim
It would
team.
probably be.
It doesn't have to be something personal that happened to you, just something that happens in high school. This is sort of match game
No,
style.
no, I think you did say me. I'm gonna say that.
The royal you!
I'm giving you the out to share as little or as much as you want to, but
No, it would be like really good at winning speech and debate.
oh, all right. Do you have a little shrine of trophies, either at your parents' place? Or?
Well, my mom's house got sold, and
Yeah.
all of those things had to come to mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like on a bookshelf. I'm like, here's all my trophies. Like, I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, I don't
Smelt
need
them.
these. I could. Like, I don't need these, but then you're also like,
I'll
what was
forge
that
them
one
into
time?
something.
Oh, there you go.
Can
But
you?
You're
Yeah.
still like, that was the one time I like got first at that one.
I did something.
You know,
which
thing.
category in speech did you participate in?
I did a lot of, man, I don't even remember what they're called anymore. I did one standard oratory,
Okay.
which I was pretty decent at.
Yeah.
But mostly I like to do the duets and monologues. Some I liked. What was it? There was poetry and prose.
Yeah.
I think I liked prose.
We in Minnesota we had a category called creative expression where you basically wrote your own 7-minute speech, so you could write it and it was literally like wide open. The only rule was you couldn't stray. You couldn't walk like all over the room. You're supposed to stay within like a 3-foot square box. Although that got ignored a lot. And then the other part of it was no more than 10% of your speech could be material from some other source. Right? It had to be something that you wrote. That was pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
I started out great in junior high and progressively got worse and worse and worse as the years went on.
Speech and debate is actually a horrible thing for actors to do. I feel like I had to work out of so many stupid things that I learned in speech and debate when I went to school.
Yeah.
So many like stupid little like movement things that are specific to speech and debate.
Gestures.
Yes, all the gestures and things.
Yes.
Yeah. Still have trouble with it.
Very good. Awesome. So we'll incorporate those into Saturday's game. Maybe if we
Cool.
get enough subs, right? We'll incorporate high school backgrounds.
You'll take off your shirt and Megan will give a speech about it?
I don't want that. You don't want to do that. No.
I don't think I remember.
I will
my
pretend
speech.
I was on the swim team and not stop talking about it. Hey everyone, if you would like none of those things to happen, guess what? You can donate to make sure that the outcome of tonight's events changes radically away from
Getting really confused.
high school problems.
If we don't hit
and-
$100, we're going to talk about swim team for the rest of the campaign.
That's right. We're
Did that in the mic.
we're
You're welcome.
As you should have.
we're gonna do like the reverse hostage situation where the game will get worse unless you donate to the tiers. No, so there's a variety of things. If you do !tips or !unlocks. Unlocks tells you what your donations go towards, and tips tells you how you can donate. Hey, number one, you can just share the fact that the stream's live on your various social medias and be a friend that way. That costs you 0 dinero. You could also cheer in with some bits. You can sub up. That's great. You can gift a sub. we're going to have some prizes this weekend on our subathon, so if you're on the fence about whether you're going to do it, maybe wait till Saturday. Or you can just donate to a variety of, a ladder of things that I have created for our distraction, entertainment, and amusement tonight that will definitely change what happens in our game this fine evening. So, Nightsteed, thank you so much for kicking things off with a donation of $25. Appreciate it. Much. I don't know. We'll let
Because I've been holding mine in.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Why are you like this?
All right, very good. So, with that in mind, where are our little inspirations? I ask this every week.
They're right behind you.
No, they're
The other
behind.
side. The other side.
They're over there. They're over there, right? In that bowl.
Oh, these. I was looking
You said
for.
inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sorry.
did say
I said inspiration. I meant
Your
bumps.
words are not words.
Yours are
Yeah,
bumps. Yeah.
These are over here.
It's true.
Modern
Yes.
Chow, thanks for the
Can you?
bits.
All right.
And
So,
Lieutenant, thanks for the bits.
awesome.
Wow, wow, wow.
So inspiration has been unlocked.
Oh,
thanks
thank
to
you.
Nightsteed's donation. Oh my. And
Catching up
thanks
with
for
the
them
things.
bits. That's you.
Oh, thank you.
Apparently there's shamrock biddies right now, but I can't see them. Like when people cheer them, I can't see the shamrock biddies.
Oh,
But I
they,
bet they're
they kind of
cute.
explode little
Are they
shamrocks.
shamrocks done? Can you confirm?
Nice.
Can you see them?
Don't see them.
I see them.
Sparkly shamrock bits. Also, if you do sub tonight, you get a free reroll that you can assign to any player at the table. Thomas W.D. Young gives their reroll to boop, 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 boop. Eric. Eric. Yes.
You look so surprised.
Because that doesn't happen.
You sweet angel.
Chris Handel, thanks for 300 bits.
Thank
Awesome.
you, Chris.
And Griffin of Falcon Hallow gives their reroll to Eric.
Oh my God, it's because you
Eric.
brought pie tonight.
It's you.
They don't know that.
They can feel it.
What? Can you?
The pie man coming.
Pie
We
for
must
Pie
appease
Day.
him. The pie tonight.
I don't think that works as
That's
well as
not-
I
you
feel
guys
it.
think it works.
That's not
Inside.
something that needed to happen. All right. So, with that in mind, I'm going to do a quick recap of what happened, and then let's dive
You
into
are?
the action. Yes,
Since
I am.
when?
Yes,
Wow.
yes. You
Wow.
went and talked to a machine intelligence entity, whatever it is, named Sebastian. Yes.
Correct.
And
Well, I didn't because they can't see me.
they can't see you.
His name's Hank.
Hank.
Isn't that right? Why did I write Hank?
Why did you write there? There
Isn't
is-
that his name?
There
No.
was a presentation by a machine liaison named Hank. There was a
Oh.
little
Yeah, there was a
slideshow
Welcome
oriented.
to-
Welcome to the ship. Kind of video that was played.
Okay.
That did happen. Yes, but no, you encountered RJ
Thanks,
Canuck,
RJ.
September 12. One full year.
Anniversary.
1 year, RJ.
Smooch.
Tom's high tonight, man. It's amazing.
one protein bar in the car and a couple car accidents that you nearly dodged. And everything's great.
What?
It was literally like I would go down one street, fire trucks. I go another street, cop cars. I'm like, ah! Emperor Riptide, thanks for donating.
Thank you.
If you want
$10.
pie, I brought pie.
I would enjoy
it's
that.
so far away
but
and not appropriate.
That
for us to
amount of
do.
sugar would make me go, ha ha ha.
Oh God.
So, thank you. So you spoke to Sebastian and decided to agree to help Sebastian reconnect the info stream as you had sort of been directed to meet with Sebastian about. You took several of these strange sort of like casks or kegs, metal casks or kegs, to different areas of the ship. Do I still have a picture of that somewhere? I'm certain I do.
Me and Klaus went one direction, and then Avril and Ava went the other.
I was gonna.
Thank
I was
you.
gonna put Klaus in the
Esther.
one, and I forgot about that. All right, we'll save that for later.
Ooh, what's that?
All right,
That's a T-shirt.
that's a T-shirt. Hey everybody. If you're familiar with a lady named Amy Vorpal, you can tell her I have her T-shirt here. I
It was
got
her
her.
birthday yesterday.
It's true. It was her birthday. Yes, I got her a Fuck Wugget T-shirt. You can get your very own by visiting our store. We make money. You get some cool merch. It's a win-win-win for everyone. This is a win-win for Amy Vorpal because she didn't have to pay money for it or anything. Just show up.
Why'd you throw it over there?
Yeah.
Because Dom's going to take it away later.
Later.
Right, Dom?
Later.
That seems like a passive-aggressive command.
Dom's busy right
Dom
now.
will take care of it.
Yes. All
Just
right.
throw it on the floor. Dom will get it.
So,
Dom gets everything.
so you were told that there were there's these 4 points where the info stream needed to be reconnected. Yes. You took the way that it worked. You stayed in the middle,
Yes.
kind of like in this area.
I had the robotic spider.
Oh
from
yeah,
her.
she's like carrying it though, right? Or
No,
something
no,
like
it's
that?
following him.
Oh, it's following him.
Yes.
All right. He went this way, and then Ava and Avril, our AV people, went this way to this one. Right.
Oh,
We're part of the
AV
AV Club.
AV Club. Estelle Castillo, thanks for
Yes.
donating, along
Thanks,
with Emperor Riptide.
Estelle.
Very good. Interesting. All right. And so while you were there, you screwed the top off of these things and these weird, metallic spiders. You've seen kind of metallic spider-like creatures before. Yes. They came out and they went up into.
I feel attacked.
You were staring at my shirt, just mesmerized, and I'm like, it's just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I blacked out. So sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. And so you
What was I thinking
had
about?
you had deployed the spiders near these big weird hubs that you had encountered before, and they crawled up into the ceiling. You could feel this weird wave of kind of like heat come down. And they crawled up inside, and then the thing dilated back or closed back up, and
You had to use dilated.
well, it dilated open, and then
It's a weird metal butthole.
What's the opposite of that? If it doesn't dilate, it
The opposite.
Yeah,
Like
it's opposite of
undilates,
Oh, there's
opens.
a word for it.
constricts. Anyway, it constricted closed. And as you were watching this process take place, Avril heard. You were in the form of a frog or something, right? Avril heard from somewhere down this way a voice with a yelling in common with a distinctly halfling accent yell, "You let go of him! You take your hands off him right now!" And then you started to book it. So that's where we were at last session. Does anybody have any questions, amendments, anything else that they want to kick into the quick recap? I know I'm kind of speeding through it here, but no? Very good. All right. So before we pick up the action, inspiration has been unlocked for everyone.
Yes.
Everyone gets 4 bumps thanks to our various donations here, including yours truly. Truly yours. So there's 4 for you. There's 4 for you. For those who are not familiar, our coins are donated by campaign coins, and each bump represents a +1 that our players can spend
Hey,
on
thanks.
any roll that they want, and they can spend up to 3 of them on a single roll.
Thank you.
Awesome. So that happens. Some other things happened, and RJ Canuck gives their 1-year resubscription to the former captain of the swim team, Grav Galati, everyone. Well, I can't stop talking about it.
Are you kidding me? Of
You
course.
haven't.
You seen this body?
You should see
The
the
swimmer's
speedo.
body, if I've ever seen one.
All right. So with that in mind, yes.
Ooh, you
Cool.
fancy bish.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Did you go to Kinko's?
No, I did not go to Kinko's. No, I did.
That's the only people smart enough to know what's
not.
going on.
2 of them.
I bet there's another one. I see 4 more.
4 more. Nosy Nelly.
Is our table big enough for
I
us?
see 4 more.
Oh, it's getting greener.
All right.
We're
So
just playing the tabletop version of.
you, Avril and Ava, are back here somewhere.
got it.
Oh, wait, I'm not there yet.
That's my frog form.
You are.
We're somewhere on
Striking.
I'm giant.
off map.
Giant frog.
You're like the frog in Donkey Kong. You can ride.
What was his name?
Oh my god, that scared the
My
shit
frog
out of me.
form is bigger than you.
What's the frog's name? That's gonna
Lots of things are.
It's probably like Hoppy or something.
Probably was fucking hoppy. But in the original Japanese, it's probably like something
Hoppy.
really fancy.
you guys like so. Garav, your way that
I was in the center,
Eric
yeah.
is, right? Yeah. And
Well, he went to do the spider thing, and I assume he came
no, I
back.
mean where he's physically located,
Oh,
right? So
gotcha,
you're sort
yeah.
of like theoretically like 500 feet this way,
Yes.
right? And then Eric, you're 500 feet south of that. So I don't know what the triangulation is on the diagonal, but that's the way things are.
That's just the way it is.
I would be then 500 feet
Winky.
there, just the way.
His name was Winky.
Because 500, it's a triangle.
I don't
And
know.
if it's a
what it
triangle,
was.
it's like 500 times square root
Oh,
of
yeah,
2.
yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Or
It's been a
whatever.
while since I've math.
It's slightly longer. At any rate, so
Well, it
you
depends
hear
on
this.
if is it acute or obtuse?
Dude, was that a joke or were you
Yeah.
just thinking?
Which one's acute? Acute is the one that's like this.
I don't
This
think.
is obtuse.
Yeah, I don't think it's acute or obtuse because
Okay.
it's a 90 degree, right?
That's
So
a right angle is what
Yeah,
that's
it's a right
called.
angle triangle.
Okay.
You don't
didn't-
trust that shit for a second. That's
You didn't know
hilarious.
you'd have a math lesson tonight when you came to Dungeons
Oh, wait,
and Dragons, did you?
What do they call it when you're in a competition about smarts?
That.
Math? No, a math Olympiad? What's that
Math
called?
Olympics? NCR
Thank
Lieutenant.
you.
Thank you for the
Thank you for
for the
25.
donation. Very good. All right.
You guys know
I
what I'm
got
talking
to
about.
bust out the Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah. All right. So you hear the screaming coming from somewhere this way. What would everyone like to do? Do you want to roll for initiative? Do you want to get into that business, or what would you like? You said you were going to pursue this sound, yes?
Yeah, I
Why
guess
is
I'd
there?
try
Here.
to do it
Why did you think
stealthily,
it's 20?
being the rogue that I am.
I
I would like to run sneak. Huh?
I said ribbit.
Oh, shh. Now's not the time.
All right. Very good. Very good. So
You're like on my shoulder, right? Is that what we did? Okay.
I think so.
how far would you like to go sneaking here? What sort of position would you take? Right? Where do you want to?
It's
It's
where do I
coming
think
from
the
somewhere
sound-
down here.
Okay, well then I guess like creep down to this corner and peek around, see if I can see anything.
Sure. All right. Give me your fabulous stealth check, which is
Thank you for noticing.
going to be ridiculous, of course.
Don't notice me, senpai.
Dude, that's real though.
While this is happening, Eric and Garav, what are you thinking about this situation that you've heard
Well, so
of?
did he come back to me, or is he unleashed the spiders? I don't know if he was.
Yeah, I don't know if I could.
That's where we left off. Is he did that? Oh snap!
Near 20!
Wow.
I sneak
Alright.
to the moon and back.
You are essentially invisible.
Dropping planes.
Right.
Amethyst.
Thank you for your donations, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yes. So, some things are happening.
We're gonna fight a pie monster. I just know it.
Dude, it's me.
I keep forgetting about theme days, right? Saturday is a holiday. I guess I better. David Flagel! In for 75. Well.
awesome.
All
What's
right.
on that list?
I see. Well, very good for all of you. Okay.
Not good for people to see Tom shirtless.
So that's not on the that's on Saturday's list. That's not on this list.
Wait, every Saturday you're shirtless?
Pretty much, actually. Now that you ask. All right. So you each get 4 more bumps, thanks to our friends in the other side of the internet.
Thank you, chat.
So bumpy.
Yeah. That's good
What do
for
we
you.
got? Chicken pox?
You're gonna need it.
I feel like I caught a thing.
Eric, those are yours.
I
Are
appreciate
you doing the Pythagorean theorem over there?
it. No, I know what it is now. Now I'm doing
It's
math.
Winky.
Was I right? Is it that it's whatever it is times
It's a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's it called when you're in a smarts battle?
Oh, I know.
It's not mathletes. Science Olympiads? Is that a thing?
Oh,
Maybe it's a Midwest
I wasn't
thing.
one of those
you're
people.
all jerks.
Me neither.
All right.
Honestly.
So, here's a couple other things that get unlocked thanks to our friends on the internet. You can each roll a d4, and I will lose that many bumps, and you'll regain those. So that happens.
3.
1.
Oh, 1. Dang it.
That's 5. I might actually
2.
That's 7, so I get to keep 1. Yes. All right.
Wow. Drama queen.
All right. Actually, you should get whatever number you rolled, right?
Oh, I got a 1.
Mm-hmm. Give 1 to Garav.
I got 3. Oh,
You get a 3?
oh, that
There
makes
you go.
sense. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You got 2.
All right.
This
there.
doesn't seem fair, but okay.
You can have 1.
No, wait,
I don't want
I
it.
should have 1
Okay.
left. I think this one's mine.
You dramatically flopped it on the table.
Very good. And also, inspiration has already been refreshed. So when you spend it, you will get to get it another time. Finally, a special ability just for this session has been unlocked, which I'm calling Second Wind. As a bonus action, once during the session, you can invoke your second wind, and you will regain 1d10 plus con hit points.
1d10 plus con. Oh, that's pretty good.
Also, I am roughly 707 feet away from him.
Right.
That took you 100
That's if you were
years.
just somehow able to move
I
directly.
wasn't
right?
sure how to do square roots on my calculator. I was like, which button's square root?
Oh, don't
Yeah.
you just times the number by itself?
Well, that's squared, but then the square root is,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Not a mathlete.
Yeah.
I don't have the mathlete background.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your donations. So, with all of that in mind, you sneak to there. You're not. Are you alerting those guys that this happened?
Where are they? No.
Why don't you each give me a perception?
Fuck 'em.
Why don't you each give me a perception check to see if you even hear
I'm
this? Sort of
700.
Megan and I?
No. Garav and
I rolled. I'm gonna save this for later. I got confused.
okay.
Thanks for the bits, Bard. 1. It's a nat 1. I'm real busy.
What am I running?
You're
Rolling
sort
for
of
Perception?
you're staring down the scope, watching Eric thing.
Okay, that's 14.
Okay. All right.
I thought you were gonna open up a little container of mint leaves.
Yeah. Well, you
No
smell
palms
that,
inspired.
and then you drink the wine, and then you can taste the hints.
Really? Is that a thing?
Oh, thought that was wine, but just Dr. Pepper.
We're really high. We're so high.
One of my buddies back in Minnesota put a giant sprig of fresh mint into a bottle of Johnny Walker and then put it in his fridge or his freezer for like 2 or 3 months, and then when it came out, it was amazing.
Oh,
I was like, wow, this is really good. No better way to spend the afternoon fishing on the Mississippi.
yeah.
When it's December 27th. All right.
What?
So,
Is it cold?
in
Mississippi?
It's not that
I
cold.
don't know. I've never
Not
been
not
there.
after you do a third of a bottle of Johnny
you go.
Walker Red.
There
It's
you
not. It's a great way to get frostbite. Everyone, don't do this at home. All right.
Yeah, the alcohol actually lowers your body temperature, so you should be dead.
I should be. That's not the only reason I should be dead, but here we are. All right.
Shirtless Saturdays. That's what
Shirtless Saturdays, if that won't kill you, I don't know what will.
Sounds like Black Razor would say.
All right.
Well, you wouldn't have conducted all the electricity if you had a damn shirt on.
Okay, so you don't. Dom, just a heads up, I will probably need a couple halfling figures. I didn't bring those along because I'm a bad dungeon master.
Is it at least one of
I'm
them?
only a level 3 DM, everyone, so maybe.
How is that possible? What have you been doing?
Well, he barely
ask
puts
Chad.
any work into it.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't prep, and I'm not.
You
much
went to
for-
Kinko's, I mean.
I did not go to Kinko's.
Let's make that very clear.
Why do you eat Kinko's?
This was all homemade. Thank you very much.
Listen,
All right.
I'm sponsored by Kinko's, so if we can
Very
just
good. NCR Lieutenant rounding off that bit amount with another 70 bits.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
So, so you're focused on whatever Eric's doing. You kind of let your things loose and kind of look around and just, start walking back.
You better grab that spider.
There's-
Don't touch my
Yeah, on the way back, I'll pick up the
Yeah.
spider.
It can only go one way, so.
Start heading back.
Still gonna try and crawl straight. Either.
You see 4 of these vegepygmy type creatures that you have encountered before, right?
Our friends.
Yes. However, these appear to be a different variety, okay? Or at least have a different culture attached
Okay.
to them, right? So, for one thing, unlike the first band of vegepygmies that you encountered, these creatures wear clothes. right? So they are wearing, although it fits in a very baggy and odd manner, they're wearing those uniforms that you have previously discovered throughout the ship here, right?
Oh, the one Thon has on?
Similar to that, yes.
This was the one I brought.
Different,
No, I brought these.
Different colors and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. Those ones are mine.
They're cute.
Yeah. Did you paint these?
No, I got them in the D&D. I bought one of those D&D box of random minis, and it had 2 halflings in it.
Awesome.
cool.
That's perfect. Those are really good halflings.
Can you touch them? Oh, I asked and then I just was going to do it.
Yes, please.
I'm like a baby.
So, Castles and Chemos in for 100 bits. Thank you so much.
Castles and Chemo.
All right. So, they are wearing, like I said, they're wearing these uniforms, right? They don't fit properly. They seem to like maybe the sleeves have either been trimmed or torn or whatever in order to fit, because they look like they're supposed to be a lot longer than they were designed for creatures with longer arms than these vegepygmies, right? The other thing that you notice that is particularly weird about these vegepygmies is they have, instead of whatever the normal eyeballs, the normal face for these creatures was, they have either one or maybe 2 different giant kind of round eyes embedded in their skull or in their face, right?
In addition to their regular eyes?
No, like replacing their regular eyes. So they have like this big crystal globe basically that goes over their eye socket and just kind of like protrudes out as this weird.
Okay, well, okay, yeah.
Now,
great.
you recognize this because this is the style of vegepygmy that you saw in your vision back in the Palace of Mirrors.
Go on.
Flip back through your notes if
Well,
you
I
want,
found
right?
when they were telling us about the rival group, they said they eat flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And they steal eyes.
Yeah, and they live on the other side of heaven.
You seem to be confused about what eyes are.
Mm-hmm.
Globes. Anything round, really.
I guess so.
Sure.
One has like
I almost said a
billiard
pickle,
ball.
which is not round. a pea, I think is what I was trying to say. A pea?
Peach pit.
Are those round? You should just tell me what my vision was. This is a nightmare.
You saw your parents in captivity being tortured.
But it was.
It all sort of comes back to you because as you're watching this scene unfold, you see.
Oh, here it is.
Where is that guy? There, that guy. You see a taller vegepygmy emerge. And he has some sort of. He has some sort of either control box or something like that in his hand, yes. In his one hand. But in his other hand, he has picked up a struggling halfling by the neck. And you see it's a man. He's a little bit, his hair's a little bit thinning, and he's kind of like flailing his arms a little bit. And that's where the source of this, there's also this yelling coming from inside this room here, whatever that is. But the one glimpse that you can catch as he hauls this halfling out is that it's wearing a collar around its neck, and you recognize that collar from your vision.
Okay. I remembered all that. I just don't remember the little veggie pygmies because the only thing that I think happened in my vision was the description was like a large goblin.
Yeah, it's a weird goblin
so.
type creature with a root ball top knot. I remember describing that.
But it is a veggie. It's one of
Yes.
these, but it's just bigger than them.
Well, so part of it is in your vision you weren't really sure what those creatures were. So in your vision it was like, well, they must be like kind of like a weird plant goblin, right? But yes, this does match similar to what your vision was.
But he's bigger than the other ones. Is what
He's
I'm
taller,
asking.
yeah. He looks like he's medium size.
But he's the same as them, just
Yes,
larger.
just
Okay.
bigger. Yeah.
Okay, and you said there's yelling coming from this room over here?
From inside this room, further inside this room. You're suspecting that the other halfling voice is probably somewhere inside here.
I'm just gonna, I guess, wait and see what they're gonna do.
Okay. All right. So with that, they kind of like pull him out, and this main figure here, I don't know what you want to call him, the lead guy. The bard's in for $6. Thank you so much. Whoever. I love it when I like make odd dollar amounts for. For
that's what's happening.
$106, you can do this.
Well.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
it didn't change anything.
it didn't change anything. All right, fair enough. So he kind of mutters something in this weird, low, odd-pitched voice. It's kind of like rag-a-dub. Like that's all you can really hear from where you are. It's a noise. Like he mutters something very low into the room, and then he pushes the button, and the woman's voice. She's like, "You let him go! You ah!" And that's all you hear. And then he pushes another button on his little panel that he has in his hand, and you hear, and they start marching back down the hallway this way.
Had that door closed? Is that what happened?
That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna wait till they're out of sight.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So they stalk off down the hallway and disappear.
Okay. Then I'm gonna sneak up to this door and see if I'm able to open it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Esto.
All right. So you see, you guys sneak up to this door. Give me another sneak check.
It's probably a dirty 20. Oh, no, I'm sorry. A 23.
23. Sure. You sneak up there. It doesn't seem like there's any guards posted or anything like that, so it seems pretty safe right now. You sneak up to this door, and you notice that it has... where are my notes? Oh, some of those things I didn't bring with me. All right. Let us look in the book. This has a...
Oh. Scholar's Bowl? Might have been what it's called.
And that's what we call a callback.
It looks like it has a orange card. It's attached to an orange card.
And what do we have right now? We have a red and a...
We had
an orange one, didn't we?
I think we have an orange one. I'm not sure.
We have a yellow
We have yellow.
and a red.
Yeah.
That's it?
The red.
And purple.
One of them looks orangey, but it's not.
Did we get purple? I don't remember getting purple.
Let me see here.
Yellow and red is the ones
I actually separated
Purple
them
was
out.
the first one we got.
DJ regular.
Wow.
DJ for the 8.
Wow, is this right? Is it possible you have these three?
Yes, those are the
We
ones.
did it.
Is
We did
it-
purple, yeah.
Oh, that's an orange.
No, it's yellow. I wish it were.
Okay. Well, can I try to use my lockpick on the door then?
You can try. You'll be at disadvantage.
You'll be a disadvantage.
I'm a disadvantage.
Well, I'm going to use this to cancel out your disadvantage.
Whoa! Wow! Ouch!
Wow.
You shot him.
I did.
Use it again, give yourself advantage.
Why?
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, excuse you.
Interesting.
What would my thieves tool be? Sleight of hand? Right?
I mean, your sleight of hand. Typically, it's a dexterity check plus your proficiency bonus because you're using tools, right? So.
But I think I have one of my things gives me makes me proficient in thieves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
So your
yeah
dex.
8. So plus 8. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay.
It's an 11.
All right.
Yikes.
I mean, you know, you're familiar with these doors, and they aren't typically picked with the tools that you have, right?
Sure.
They don't have, from what you can tell, any kind of mechanical locking mechanism that's easily accessed or even triggered, right? It seems like generally what you have done is put the appropriate color key in the slot. The numeric pad lights up, and you put in, from what you can tell, any combination of numbers, and it opens the door. But if you haven't been able to successfully open any of these things without using brute force.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any gap? Maybe little frog Ava can fit under there. Or
There's not a gap, but give me a perception check, both of you,
maybe
please.
a vent.
Please.
6.
How did I roll 2 3s in a row? Christ on a cracker.
All right.
That's not. I don't even know if it's worth. Yeah, that's a 4. Wah.
Okay. I mean, unfortunately, you are faced with sort of what appears to you to be an insurmountable kind of obstacle here. You really haven't been able to successfully open any of these things without having the proper color card or
Sure.
slamming it with a sword. So you struggle to try and make it work and kind of fake it in there, and you put the wrong key in and it doesn't really do anything. You kind of jiggle around inside the slot and it doesn't do anything. You get kind of frustrated. It takes a couple minutes and you feel like you're not making any headway with this thing. And it feels like there's a fairly solid seal around the door. You do notice that this area of the complex is lit with a strange kind of bluish light, and there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of undergrowth and stuff like that around this area of the ship, right? So previous areas of the ship have also been overgrown. You know, this does look very similar to the other vegepygmy colony that you have encountered, but this one, they were under sort of like a red kind of like light in their area, and this one is definitely like a weird, almost like a purplish kind of blue tint. So,
Can I try talking through the door?
I mean, you can. How loud do you want to talk?
Not very loud.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you know what? I have the ability to communicate through like secret messages, or secret.
Okay. I mean, that's thieves' cant, right? So
Yeah.
somebody on the other side would have to also speak thieves' cant to understand that. But
Okay. I understand secret messages. Okay.
I like that idea. What do you want? What do you want to attempt here?
Or if there was space to pass like
Yeah,
a note under the
There
door.
does not appear to be a space. That's the clutch issue here, right?
I guess what I would want to try to do is use like some sort of Morse code or something,
Okay.
and use my thieves can't in that way. Convey secret messages.
Okay.
It's not really, I guess, how it works, so we don't have to do that.
Well, I mean, I think it's a fine idea to sort of like tap on the door with your thieves' tools and kind of try and quietly communicate through the door that way,
Okay.
right? So give me another perception check with advantage, both of you.
Oh my god! Oh my fudging Christ!
So what was it?
11.
Perception.
Yeah.
16.
Ooh!
Wait, yes.
Nice.
And you got less than 16, I take it?
Yes!
Yes.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Sure, that's my job. So you're kind of tapping on this thing, and there's not any taps that come back to you, so whoever's on the other side doesn't really understand what you're getting at, because you are kind of using your secret like thieves knock pattern of like, you know, hey, who's there? We're here to help. But you can very faintly hear through the door the sound, and it sounds like maybe somebody was crying. and then there's a very soft and muffled kind of like, hello? Now it sounds like maybe they said it louder, but the sound going through the door is blocked enough that it's only a very muffled kind of sound coming back through the door to your side, right? Okay. It's so soft. And also keep in mind that this area of the ship, there's a variety of kind of like weird humming noises and other features of the ship. There's clearly other things operating within the ship that are creating background noise, so it's not like deathly silent like a tomb, right? There's enough sort of like air vents that are venting air and other weird strange creaks and hums and crackles going on in the ship that you can't clearly hear everything that's going on.
Okay.
But you definitely hear somebody, say, hello, who's there?
I'm going to use my frog tongue to shoot at her ear to get her attention. And then if she looks down at me, I'm going to use a little frog hand and point at the door. So,
what is it, girl?
if you say that, then I'm going to shoot my tongue at the door.
What is it? Is Grayson in the prey hole again?
Grayson falling that well, that prey well. Wait, what is it, Ava? What?
I'm going to shoot my tongue at your ear again, and then at the door.
That is, do you realize how
Ribbit.
slimy you are in this form? Like, this is not like a human tongue situation. This is it's really slimy.
Please turn into a human.
You're like, I know.
I can turn into a human, but then I can't turn back into an animal for quite a long time.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd stay here until I know we don't need it.
Okay, so we know someone's in there. That's what you're saying, right?
Ribbit.
Someone's in there. Frogs have necks, don't they?
No.
They can nod.
I mean, they could not.
You could do like this.
Or, yeah. Yeah.
I want to see a frog do that.
I can move my whole body.
You get you a frog puppet for the table.
Frog
Aw,
puppet. Yeah.
that would be cute, actually.
Do you have one?
Just a gun.
I did think maybe she was gonna pull it out.
Wouldn't that be great? I was prepared.
Oh, geez, I don't know if I could.
It's Kermit.
I have one for every animal in the monster manual.
Kermit
Oh my
the
God.
Frog.
Why are there so many?
Well, I've tried everything I could. I don't have any more ideas.
I'm going to shoot my tongue at your ear, and then at the door.
I know someone's in there. I know.
As the two of you are trying to communicate here, you do hear the sound of either footsteps or something stirring further down the corridor, and it sounds like maybe it's coming your way.
Okay, maybe they're coming back to check on her, and then when they open the door, we'll jump them.
Ribbit.
Okay. Is this door across the way open?
No, that's also closed.
Okay, so maybe we can just duck in this, so we can have a good angle on this door in case they.
Ask me.
How dare you, Eric?
He's amazed that he can move. He's
Oh my God,
utilizing
he's such a
his
free boy.
ability to move.
He's prancing.
All right, so you're just going to, the two of you are going to kind of back around here into the corner.
Does that sound good? Okay.
So give me another sneak check, please.
No! I rolled a 30 the first time.
You're
I
moving
sneak
now.
forever for free.
You're changing to a different position.
25!
Yeah, all right, great. Okay, so you see
The loudest chip in the whole place.
chomp, chomp. Oh no, mouth noises. You see two of these guys kind of walk past here, and they kind of end up kind of like posting up kind of here, and then you hear them go into this space and look around, and then you hear them start having a discussion, and the discussion starts to get kind of animated. That, you know, if you're
Oh, they're making out?
no, they seem
That's
to
a
be
hot
kind of like.
I knew it!
One of them turns into a frog and starts thwapping the other one in the ear with its tongue.
It's just
Damn.
my Japanese
What?
anime.
Weird.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
No. So you hear them kind of like having this strange sort of animated discussion, and after a couple minutes, you hear them turn around and you hear something metallic kind of like make this low, kind of light grinding noise. And then they come walking back, and the two of them come walking through, and they're dragging that canister that you had set up, right? They're dragging that back between the two of them, and they go down the hallway.
Wait, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna want to stop this shit. Wait, is the canister empty? I forget if it actually worked.
Yeah, you set it up, and it emptied out.
Okay,
As far as you know,
done.
as far as you know, it's empty. Yeah.
Well, idiots. Okay, whatever. Well,
They don't know what it is or what it does.
what do you think? They might have a card at the door.
Ribbit.
Should we fuck them up?
Ribbit.
What do you want me to do with you? Throw you?
Splat.
That would be alarming.
It would be. You could do that.
I don't know. I mean, I could sneak up and you could just jump, maybe.
I jump real well.
Do you
You
want
have to decide what you're going to do now, or I'm going to move them another 30 feet down the hallway.
right or left?
All left.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and sneak up on them.
Uh-huh.
It's an 18.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to use my one bump for this. All right. So they're fairly unaware of what's going on. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna hold Ava out to the left is this hand. I'm gonna hold Ava out to the one on the left and nod at her, and then I'm gonna have Wave in my other hand, ready to stab the guy on the right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, let's roll for initiative.
But it's a surprise. So,
I'm not disputing that. You
Oh,
still
okay.
roll for initiative.
I don't want to though.
Yeah, that's not the way it works. All right, they're
Oh,
on
fuck, I did.
at least 18.
I don't have any rerolls. This
Possibly
is a
higher.
nightmare.
All right, so what are you ladies doing? What are you on?
I got a 6.
6.
After your bonus?
Yep.
Ooh, okay, I got a 13.
All right, so they're on 20.
It's 2 frog decks.
Two frog dicks.
No, decks. Oh God, I just realized. Okay, no, that was. Yeah.
Sharks have
Two
two
frog
dicks, not
dicks.
frogs.
Oh, there's
All
no
right,
effect.
so, but you have a surprise round, so they don't act on their first initiative.
That's what I thought!
Avril, you get to go.
Stab, stab, stab! I would like to stab them though.
Okay.
Hold on. Where'd Wave
So are you
go?
going to throw a wave, or are you going to run up and stab one of them?
I'm gonna just, since before I was trying to sneak up so that, I don't know, how far can you jump?
I can jump. I can long jump up to 10 feet.
So, I guess we're at
I should be
the
able to.
exact right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll... yeah, I guess I'll throw him.
Okay. Noted. So you loose wave. Go ahead and roll for me, please.
Loose. Where'd you go, bud? There you are. That's a 25. Well,
What?
wait.
You rolled a
15.
4.
A 15. I'm sorry. A
Don't you
15.
have isn't there something like when you're surprising you get advantage or something?
Yeah, what about that?
I think you get your sneak attack damage. I don't know about advantage.
I mean, yeah, you definitely get that.
The surprise rounds you get
It
advantage?
might be a later level thing.
Oh, God,
I think
excuse
surprise
me.
rounds you do get it.
Do you? Sure, I'll give you
I think so.
advantage.
I
Why
can look it
not?
up.
Well, I just
Yeah.
rolled a 15, so
curious now.
that's a 26.
All right, you hit. You definitely hit. Roll your damage.
Dungeon does?
It would be in the rogue thing.
2, 3,
Oh, I had him.
8, 9. That's 16 total damage.
All right, so you launch wave, and it buries itself in the back of this weird vegepygmie's head, and you see the thing kind of convulse quickly and then slump to the ground.
Okay, I was hitting the
probably-
one on the right.
Okay.
Just because it was part of our plan.
All right, so that one goes down. Very good. And wave returns to your hand. Anything else you want to do?
No, I think I'm just gonna stand my ground to make sure
I think
Ava's
it's an
okay.
assassin thing.
Huh?
It's an assassin thing.
Oh, okay. Not.
You
a-
would have hit with the 15 anyhow.
Okay.
So it's a moot point. All right, you're done.
point.
That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I guess you don't regularly do
Disengage.
it.
Yeah, it's if you're the
action,
assassin background.
sleight of hand.
Makes sense.
I guess I'll go ahead and try and use my cunning action, which will allow me to do sleight of hand as my bonus action. So I'll go ahead and do that and try to search the downed.
Well, you're 10 feet away from him. You can't search him remotely.
Well, I can move and.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. Yeah.
All right, so you're
why am I rolling
you're going to close with him and then try and use your
Sleight of hand.
use
yeah.
sleight of hand
Oh.
to search him.
What? Oh, like pick his pockets, I guess is what I was thinking.
Okay. All right.
What would you prefer me do?
That's fine. You're sort of looting the body, but that's fine. All right. This guy have.
It's a 10, so it's not very good.
No, the only thing that you notice is that, like, as he's kind of splayed on the ground, is he's wearing one of those strange metal gauntlets that you have found before that has kind of like a little loop on it.
The controllers?
No, it's not one of those controllers. You've seen, I believe, Thawne has one of these. There's
No.
There's
Grayson has
the
it.
Mega Man
Grayson
blaster.
has one.
It's a
There's
Mega Buster, yeah.
yeah. There's a gauntlet and it has like a little loop that goes around into the palm of your hand, and there's a couple.
Oh, the thing that
little
has the
rings.
syringe in it?
Nope.
Oh my
It
god,
shoots
there's
a
so
laser.
many things.
It shoots a big bad laser.
Yeah, I have a laser gun.
Yeah. It's a hand cannon.
Okay.
They both have it?
She hasn't looked at the other one.
Oh, okay.
But the one thing you notice with the 10 is that this guy's kind of like fallen forward on the ground and his arms just kind of fall out, and it just catches your eye right off the bat. Is that this guy's got one of these things, like he's wearing one right
Okay,
now.
but I'll have to wait till next round to probably get that off of him.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think you could try and pull it off of him. I don't know. Not really.
Well, I'm just gonna use the rest of my.
You could try and pull it off of him, but the other guy wouldn't probably be able to get his reaction and get an attack of opportunity against you. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna hold there.
All right. That brings us around to Ava.
Okay, so I'm going to jump out of her hand, and I want to see how far can I jump onto this guy. I guess I can. I'd really like to jump on his face. That's what I want to do.
Sure. Well, roll high enough, and maybe that will happen.
So what do I roll for this?
Oh, I forgot bumps.
Exactly. It says standing leap. As part of its movement and without a running start, the frog can jump up to 10 feet and high jump up to 5 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you're sort of making a charge attack, so, I mean, since you guys have surprise and whatnot, I'll just give you advantage on your attack roll to do this. That's not very good.
No, it's not.
What's the 9?
Whoa, what's the 9?
Well, you're in frog form, right?
Oh,
You're using your frog attack.
what am I? I don't have an attack as a frog.
Well,
So
all right.
what would I be?
Using a stat for hug.
So you can
face?
either use
no.
your strength, which is terrible. That would take it down
I
to a
mean,
4.
-5 isn't that
Take it
bad.
down to a 4.
I guess you could use your dexterity.
They make it a 10.
Yeah.
There you go.
And yeah, you don't really
the
have any
wrong thing.
proficiency bonus because you're a challenge 0 creature right
I've
now.
got stealth +3s,
Yeah.
and I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Hit him with the dark vision.
That'll.
Well, at any
30
rate,
feet.
even if I gave you your full bonuses, you'd get at max +3 on this roll, so that would make it a 12. That is not enough to actually hit him. So you are not used to this form, and you think you maybe have a little more power than you actually do. And as you leap forward, you land just short and kind of like flurp onto the floor. Yep. Next to him. So
It's cool. It's probably real quiet. He doesn't know I'm there, so.
yeah, that's not good for anyone involved. All right.
You're telling me an actual frog didn't take out a man?
Well, I had a plan.
He's no battle toad.
That brings us around to the top of round 2. We're no longer surprised here, and let's see. Where's my fun list? Where's my fun list.
Are the gauntlets like wild magic gauntlets?
No, it just shoots
I
lasers.
feel like I wasn't here for this.
No, it was one of the.
It was one of the charts we did. We
Yeah,
just
we
didn't get all
found
the
the
way
suit that we
the spacesuit.
I
the spacesuit
remember
and we unlocked the gauntlet because we did the technology thing twice. And the gauntlet, we know what it does, but I use it with disadvantage.
No, we don't know what it does.
Have
which
you
is why
used it
use
yet,
with
though?
disadvantage.
No,
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why.
No.
I thought you guys were saying you had used it, and I was like, I don't remember.
because we got to
that
fix
at
that
all.
armor so I can be a cool spaceman.
The armor that kills you slowly.
Bowie
that's why we have to fix it.
Bowie, Yeah.
Okay, so this guy turns around, right? First of all, he screams bloody murder, right? You know.
What, you little wimp?
What are you talking about? His buddy just got ambushed,
Good.
and you hear him yell.
He's
What-
scared of
What
frogs.
does he yell? Yeah. So you hear him yell.
I hate frogs.
Raglag, raglag,
You're raglag.
raglag, raglag,
Yo, you are.
raglag.
God,
We were
you're.
just arguing with him really loud in this hallway.
No! No yelling!
And then he points a device at you, which you also find familiar, right?
Is it
it's-
a ring? Is he proposing?
Yes, he points a ring at you
Unheavy.
and says, "I know you killed my best man. If there's any way to resurrect him, he would make a great addition to the wedding party. Oh wait, you're already married. Instead, I'm going to attack you."
Oh,
This is really convoluted.
Yeah. So the question is, how well does he has? I believe I've described this thing before that Grayson shot himself with a bunch of needles.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got that. It's sort of like this weird kind of
That's what I was thinking
barrel
of
cuff
when I was
thing.
thinking
Yeah.
of the gauntlet.
He's got that.
He's gonna heal me.
Yeah, and he's gonna try and
Gonna heal
hit
me!
you with it.
No, it's a needle gun.
Yeah.
It gonna heal me!
No, it just fires a bunch of needles. Like
What did we get
Oh,
there?
just syringes?
5?
yeah,
That's
no, not
They're all
syringes,
used?
but like needles, like just little metal needles.
That seems like a dumb weapon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it is a weapon, but we don't know what it does, and we're stupid apes. So I
Okay.
was like,
So
what's this do?
Suck it.
I'm guessing you're better than armor class 12.
You guessed right,
I
Bush.
guessed right.
Barely.
So one thing that what you notice is like he points this thing at you, and there's sort of this click, like it kind of goes click, and nothing happens, and then like he like shakes it, and he pulls the whatever the activation mechanism is, he pulls it again, and then it goes thwom, and you see just this huge like cone of needles come firing out of this thing, but he shook it so hard that it fired up towards the ceiling.
Oh, I was like, wait.
There's like a, you know, just and there's needles embedded, and there's needles embedded up and down
That's
the
right, thank you.
span of the hallway here. Yeah, so he doesn't like that.
Well, that's a you problem, mister.
Yeah. So that happens.
yelling this in the hallway.
He screamed. The jig is up. Or is it just beginning? Oh, come on.
All right. So that brings us around to Avril. It is your turn. He's not going to move. He's going to stay there, and he seems
Oh,
sort of
great.
like,
Yeah. I'm going to stab him in the face.
upset and dumbfounded with like what happened, and keeps
How dare
yelling.
he be upset that you killed his wife?
Ooh, she's super ugly. You're welcome.
Sierra Lieutenant, thank you for.
I'm gonna stab him in his face, please.
Okay.
Please.
Ooh, I stabbed him so good.
Well, that's a natty 20.
Nat 20. All right.
I crit his face. I've never
Now,
critted anybody before.
Keep in mind.
What happens?
You roll all of your dice twice.
Yes.
Mwah.
This is such
However-
a beautiful day.
You don't get your sneak attack damage
I know.
because Megan doesn't have any attacks to threaten him with.
Oh, it's true.
Aw.
Well, and also he just tried to hit me. so.
I am a very intimidating frog.
What color are you?
Blue.
That means poison.
Exactly.
He obviously doesn't recognize this because he didn't even see the frog. He just turned around and like squared up right on you.
Do I get to add my bonuses twice?
Nope, just your dice.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's all right.
1D. Oh, what the fuck? 5. Okay.
All right.
All right. 9.
Mm-hmm.
20 points of damage, please.
Your
Wait.
damage is plus
Sorry,
11?
No, it's not. It's 7. Hold on. 16 points of damage, please.
I mean, I know your characters are OP, but
Listen, numbers
numbers. 16 points of damage, regardless, is enough to kill him. So you grab Wave and you stab him square in the forehead, and actually you see this weird globe that he's got over one of his eyes. Like, as you stab down into his skull, it cracks and shatters. And inside that thing, you can see one of the eyeballs that Thawne has embedded in there and kind of like rolling around, and it kind of like flickers, and then like the light dies out inside of it.
If there's one of those that are still active, I would like to rip them all out and stomp on them.
And there's this bright yellow fluid that comes pouring out of the globe when you crack it. It looks like maybe the eyeball suspended in some sort of fluid, whatever this bright fluoride type of stuff is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna really quick try to search them. How good are you at searching, little frog?
Oh, probably not. I mean, I can,
Well, when was the last time a frog searched you?
right?
I mean, that's a private question.
I apologize.
Okay, so, all right, you begin searching them. So, other than the fact that these guys are wearing, it looks like they're wearing blue. They're both wearing blue.
I like to imagine
uniforms.
that these are like these weird veggie people look like a Star Trek convention, just a bunch of people wearing Starfleet uniforms that don't quite fit them.
Oh, and I'm not gonna be able to unsee that.
And so then one of them has this, needle cannon, whatever that is, and the other one has some sort of thing, and then they have the empty canister. But other than that, they don't seem to have any.
They don't have any cards?
They don't have any cards on them. They do have like a necklace with like with odd little trinkets on it. Looks like these strange pieces of squarish sculpture that are. Sometimes they're green or red, and they have little metallic bits embedded in them, and they're wearing those like sort of like a charm bracelet around each of them has a necklace that does this. But other than that, that's with a quick scan, like rifling through their bodies. That's all that you can immediately lay your hands on. You don't find a card.
Fuck.
Your search is complicated by the fact that you do one round of this, and you hear several more figures approaching from the other end of the hallway, further down. Apparently, the cries of the vegepygmy has attracted further attention.
A bunch of babies.
These were babies. You murdered babies.
Oh my god, gun. I'm wondering if we left them out in front of the door.
Thank you.
Be
Gone for the two.
Thank you.
Beacon pie. If they would suspect whoever's inside there fucked them up and open the door, I don't know. Or we could go back and find them since they haven't got to do anything for an hour.
No, this is fine. Fine. Keep on trucking.
This is fine.
Give me perception checks, both of you.
Oh, man, I got a bag of chips, so I feel
I'm on top of the world.
23.
Oh, 23.
Wow.
Yeah, you would estimate that there's at least 6 creatures coming your way.
Oh man. Yeah, let's fuck off.
I'm like, what kind of fingers do frogs have?
Not much, just nubs.
they're and they're webbed.
So you get thwapped on the ear.
Again with slime. What is that? How many fingers do frogs have? Is that all your fingers?
I'm assuming they have 3.
I have 4, I think.
I think they
well,
have
3 in the thumb,
Yeah.
I think.
3
Yeah, that
in the
sounds
thumb?
correct.
Yeah, well, I'm still doing this.
What do you think? Should we fuck off? Okay, let's fuck off. Can I leave before we leave? Can I really quick use my thieves' cant to leave some sort of symbol on that door, just so that if we get lost in a maze, I have some way to know it's that door. I have a forgery kit that would probably have ink in it. I have
Yes, you
flasks
can
of
do that. You can use your
blue.
bonus action to quick make a
Okay.
little mark on the door, and
Okay.
then
Just something really subtle
boots
so
screwed
that
out.
I can look for it later.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. So you work your way back down the hallway, and using your stealth, don't have really much of a problem evading whatever kind of a pursuit might ensue, and you meet back up sort of in the central area, I guess, with Thawne and Grayson.
Ribbit.
What took you so long?
Well, we ran into a bit of a situation. We ran into some of those flesh-eating veggie pygmies, and maybe got into a bit of an altercation.
Are you all right?
Are you all right? Oh, okay, yeah, we're all right.
Well, that's good. Should we continue?
Well, I
Yeah, we
think
got 2 more of these.
I just think maybe there's like I think we heard 6. There we go. 6 of more of those coming down. So maybe we need to eliminate them down there to make sure they're not coming after us, like while we're trying to do our business, eliminate the danger. They're pretty weak. We could wipe them out real fast.
As soon as we put all these canisters, like, imagine Sebastian could take care of that. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like he can't control any of the constructs here because of whatever this river of whatever magical river controls them. So we have to release spiders to get the river flowing. I don't understand it.
Yeah, those constructed constables will probably take care of them.
All right, but maybe we shouldn't do that because maybe there's other people around that we don't want to be destroyed. Like a halfling or 2 that isn't me.
What's really going on?
I saw 2 non-pygmies, and they sounded like halflings.
There's halflings here?
Did I see them? I forget if I saw them or not.
You saw the one. You
Okay.
heard 2, but you saw one of them get picked up and carried out.
Okay. Well, I know for sure I saw one halfling, and I'm pretty sure I heard a second one.
Were they in danger? What happened?
Yeah, I mean, they're flesh eaters. The veggie pygmies are flesh eaters, and one was getting dragged away, and the other was like screaming in this room, and we tried to get her out, and we couldn't.
And the room was locked.
Yeah, it was locked.
What was the color of the room? The card thingy.
Orange.
Okay.
Which we don't have that card, and I tried to get in anyway. It didn't work out, and we tried to pick some cards off a couple of other pygmies, and they didn't fucking have the authority, I guess. Jesus Christ. Who is that?
Yeah. Grayson's blade works well enough if we need to.
Yeah, we got the master key.
Are you sure you want to do this?
What, you want to leave them there?
Well, I don't know who they are. I'm just saying we could.
Well, they're halflings. I mean, the only thing we've seen in this entire fucking area is just weird metal people and freaky plant-faced people.
I'm not saying leave them. I'm just saying once we have the river of information going, that we'll have more control and an advantage in the situation.
But those robots thought we were pests and tried to annihilate us. What's from keeping these other constructs or whatever you're talking about from killing them? I mean, she's just trapped in a room. She's like a sitting duck.
Well, that's true. All right, then, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
And I will also point out that other than the weird visions that you've seen in the various video presentations, you haven't seen any humanoids on this ship, right? You've seen the
That's
weird
what I was saying,
veggie
yeah.
pygmy people, but you
So
haven't seen,
halfling is
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, because there had just been veggie pygmies, and then outside of here are the weird pink gnomes that are the size of dwarves.
Aren't those also just pygmies, though?
No.
Oh.
No, they're not. They're not.
Giant-
Oh, that's right. Those
They're
are out there,
somewhere.
and then just inside are the other pygmies.
Yeah.
And then
You
these are the-
certainly found plenty of skeletons
Yeah.
of
Right,
humanoids.
sure.
Lol.
Okay, well, so your intention is to mount some sort of rescue mission. Is that correct?
Well, you know the layout, so what's the plan? You've been there.
Well, Ava seems to think there were 6 people coming up on us in the corridor, so...
We can handle 6, that's
I
fine.
assume
Yeah.
pygmies.
But do you want to, should we go in that room first, or should we take them out first?
I think we should take them out first, because I don't know how to get in the room, so we're going to need to take our time with that, or
Yeah.
maybe the others that are coming down the hallway have the key, and we can
Well,
just pick it off with
And
them.
also, if I start hacking away at that door, it's going to make a lot of noise.
That's true. But if the person inside knows something that could help us against them, That could also, but we don't. I'm out of silence, so I think we just go.
I
and
mean,
fight.
Ava and I fucked up those other two real fast. I don't think it'll be much of a fight. Hey, you scared that one real good, all right?
Frog just
You
flexes.
did a great job. Oh God! Storms, don't do that.
She was only
Maybe
about
one of
12.
these. Maybe one of these. Oh God.
Toad. Oh God, Tom.
I think their arms are stuck
Xanathar's
like
here.
this.
Wait, no, take off your shirt.
Oh yeah.
Only if we get the 25
No one's
subs.
paid for that.
All right, we'll just charge in there. Did you see where they went or anything, or should we?
We can lead you back down the hall where we found him. I marked the door to make sure we could find the captive again. I mean, if they didn't take her out.
Okay, let's go. Take us back.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, essentially draw this sort of like outline of, you can't get all the detail, obviously, but you
Yeah.
know that there was a
I
hallway.
only have
and,
crayons.
You know this part of it. You know this general room, right? So, all right. What's your approach? What's your Blend's using
lol.
$3.60.
360.
360.
No
360
scope.
no
Get
scope.
high.
Yes.
Oh, I misunderstood.
What's your plan of approach? What's your marching order?
Do you want to do any special frog stuff?
I mean, I can't really do much of anything but jump. So unless I need to get down somewhere, I mean, I still have a plan to attack somebody.
Okay. I just want to make
if I get the opportunity.
we make sure if you're going to be in that form, that we.
Yeah.
we
If I can
give
get
you
close
the
enough, I can
opportunity.
jump off. It's gonna work. It's gonna work great.
So you want me to hold you again?
Sure.
Okay.
Avril, why is your ear so slimy?
Ribbit.
I do not want to talk about it.
All right. So Ava and Avril are doing the team up here. Mm-hmm. Yes. Are you up front?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, put him. I'll be in the other corner of the wall if we're looking.
I mean,
down
I'm
this
just
way.
putting people on the map. I don't
This
know
side's like
how
a
far into
straight
this thing
shot.
you're going to be or whatever. Okay. All right. Very good.
Oh, maybe Ava should go on Grayson then. And then I can hang back like Thon's doing.
Mm-hmm. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just
Hop on his
jump.
head.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be hard to hold on to. There's no.
I bet Grayson is scared.
It's a frog. It can
Frogs.
stick to walls.
Yeah,
We're good.
sure.
What's the Tom and Frog lesson?
Look it. See the visions of our people. If a frog licks your ear, it's 10 years of good luck.
Beacon subbed
got
up
like
at some
30.
point here and sends their reroll to Megan.
Oh, thank you,
Hey.
Beacon.
There you go. Enjoy and indulge. Okay, so you come to this central area where you have deployed the various weird metal spider thingies, and so as you enter this area, why doesn't everybody give me just a general perception check?
12.
Gonna use advantage because I've got so much of it. 17.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I got a 9.
Ow, I punched the table. Right. Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you come into this area, and then is your plan to just go like funnel down the hallway?
Yep.
All right.
Or I think Thon and I might hang back.
Yeah, I was gonna hang back
Yeah.
and cover.
And I
From
might
that distance.
try and get in this corner here.
Basically, I'm gonna cover from.
So deploy yourselves to wherever you want to be.
Here?
Sure. Wherever.
You got to be in a square. He's not in a square.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want to be?
Yeah,
How's that?
that's fine.
Are you with? I'm sorry.
I'm
who-
with him.
You decided you were riding along. Okay. We'll just note that.
When he gets to like this pointish, I'm gonna move up to here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm probably just like walking forward, and you're just like.
Yeah.
Both of us are
Yeah.
either side of you.
Yeah. We cross sides.
Yeah, you keep crossing and stuff, and I'm just like walking in a straight line.
Ribbit.
Okay. So you get to approximately here, yeah, and at this point, you hear kind of a croaking noise from down the hallway,
It's your dad.
Another frog.
and it goes, "Rakat."
This shit again.
Let's roll for initiative.
Oh god, I almost threw
I'm
that
gonna-
at you.
Do this.
What was that? Really? What was that? Do you have a frog soundboard on your phone?
It's called YouTube.
I love it.
Oh, wow.
This is not great.
Nanny Wong.
It's not the worst thing. I think I got the same as last time. Yeah, I got 13.
Blind Seer's in for $9.40.
Wow.
Very good, thank you.
Oh.
So 20 and above. Anyone? Anyone? No one? That's not good for you. I rolled an 18. They get a +2. All right, so that's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16,
Wow.
15, 14, 13.
13.
I got a 13 too.
You
Yay!
go before me. I have to pee.
Okay. Okay.
All right. 12.
I got 11.
All right. Grayson, you beat somebody in initiative. What a magical time. What a magical time. All right. So, what you notice at this point is that hold up back here is a dude.
Oh shit. We've been flanked.
So that's not good.
Oh, it's going to be hard for you to communicate with me because I don't think I have ears.
Oh.
And then at the very kind of tippy end of the hallway down here, just tucked around this corner, you see at least one guy, right? So he gives that rug-lug noise, and then he moves forward. Let's see, how far is he going to move? Why wouldn't he do a double move? So that's 15, 30, 45. Yeah, so he can close. Probably not the smartest idea on his part.
You don't know that.
Go for it, man.
Actually, yeah, no, he's going to do a single move. 15, 30.
You sure? You sure he don't want to go full move? It's fun. Everybody doing it.
Yeah, he's backed up by
The goon squad. Damn.
3 more of his brethren
All right.
pound out here. So that's pretty uncool.
Pretty uncool.
Another uncool thing that happens is that 2 guys pop out from this doorway back here,
Rug lug indeed.
and
What the?
2 guys pop out from this doorway back here.
Oh,
Yeah, can you spell what you're yelling?
son of a.
Ruglug, just like it
Rug?
sounds. R-H-U-G.
I was hearing rad lugs.
L-U-G.
Red lugs, bro.
Ruglug.
Those
D20 Monkey
complimenting each other's.
gives their reroll to. Who hasn't got one tonight?
I haven't.
Havana.
Havana.
What about me? Where's my love?
Oh, you haven't got one?
Hello. Hey, everybody.
I thought you did.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. Where's my love? Huh? Havana gets the reroll.
Thanks, D20
Bam. I see how it is, Brian. Thank you for your donation and not for your reroll or French or your friendship.
You're Frenchman.
You're Frenchman. Oh.
No thanks to your Frenchman.
Well, all right.
Oh my goodness.
I don't. That got complicated all of a sudden. So this guy, what is he armed with? Let's just find that out, shall we? Let's find that out. Epic Forge.
Epic Forge. Thanks for the resub and thanks for the bag.
Oh god, I'm so
Epic
yeah.
Forge made me this awesome
That's a
bag.
dope bag.
It's got my name on it.
Oh, that's super cool. Look at that.
It's custom made and it's
Is it
high
made of
quality.
human skin?
That's
I
awesome.
think so. Like high quality. Like he got a good
All right.
human being murdered for this one.
Oh.
Just kidding. Just kidding. It's beautiful. I
Lol.
love it.
And I think we're okay then. I think that's okay. Yes, we are. All right. So this guy's going to fire his. He's got one of these laser gauntlet things. He's going to fire it at Grayson. I'm guessing a 17.
No.
23. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes, it does.
It does.
Wait,
huh?
wait, barely though. Right?
Just barely. Just barely. That's kind of not cool. All right. So,
For who?
for whom
Holy
indeed?
crap. That's nothing. Ooh.
5 points of radiant damage.
Yikes.
Oh, radiant. They are angels.
They're angels. All right. So this guy has.
He's a believer of Torm. Radiant power.
Oh my god, Torm's hurting you. You're right, he abandoned
He's been doing
you.
it for a while. He's
he,
turned his back.
he has one of those needle things as well, right?
I already been shot with those.
Yeah, you've been shot with that. Let's see
I
how,
shot myself.
how well it works. Okay, so that's... So again, like he like clamps down on it and it doesn't do anything, and then he like shakes it and he kind of like pulls on it and he fires it at you.
Oh, that's a natty 20.
Oh, the crits, they hurt the babies.
Is there a surprise ribbon in there?
Oh, yeah, more
Maybe.
ribbon. You need to download a frog soundboard app. I know there's one.
There has to be.
There has to be.
This is not good for you. Let me make sure
Oh, it's
that
pretty good.
I rolled what I...
It just keeps going.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
Danger.
So, that's 6d6 of piercing damage coming your way.
66. Easy.
All right, so
Oh,
there's
boy.
10, and another 10 is 20 points of piercing damage.
You know what?
Thwack!
I'm only gonna take 17.
I mean, that's still a lot, man.
All
How
right.
you doing, boy? How you
I'm doing
doing?
fine.
You doing good? Cool.
Not good for you. All right, so then these 4 guys look like they're going to probably just
You saw these guys, right, Avril?
rip things
What?
up.
I'm busy.
Rip
The
things
ones
open on
behind.
Thon. I'm assuming that
Where's the pants down? Oh,
What is? They're too big for
I thought you
him.
pantsed him.
Avril, why don't you give me a stealth check with disadvantage, please?
Why? Because
Because
I'm glowing.
Because you weren't trying to hide from people coming from that direction, right? You're trying to kind of like hide
Well played.
from this way.
Clever girl.
Clever girls.
I mean, you have
Girls.
ridiculous height anyhow, so you're probably pretty well hidden. But why don't you roll and
Oh,
let me see?
thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for saying that.
Ooh. It's an Avril crit fail.
Yay, snacks.
12, yeah.
Isn't it great that you can get up and
I
get
don't think you
snacks?
can get lower than that.
I can do that anyway.
You're gonna re-roll that, huh? All right. Okay.
Thank you, D20, for the reroll. I use it now in honor of thee. Wow!
You still have disadvantage, so you have to roll again.
I forgot.
How about that?
I forgot.
just
so
let
I
it
don't want to.
happen.
Yeah, just let it
She
happen.
forgot. Why didn't you? Oh, well.
nice.
but
Re-roll that. 'cause
That's a
it's a
1.
natural 1.
There it is.
There we go. 25.
All right. They don't know that you're there, which I guess is
I go like this.
You're just like,
Good thing they'll spread the fire evenly between me and Avril. Where'd she go?
I try to look like a cave painting.
yeah, you're like behind us. Don't worry, Avril, we could take. Oh, where'd she go?
all right. Well, so it's a good news, bad news type of situation here.
Captain's outfits look like.
So only one of them appears to be armed with anything like an actual technological weapon, right? The other,
cool.
The other 2 are carrying looks like metal spears. They've somehow crafted metal spears.
Oh,
You're not
dope.
sure what they've got it up, and the other guy has this sling in his sling over his shoulder here, or that off of his hip. He has like a sling bag attached to his hip. We'll get to him in a minute.
Okay.
So, Beacon is in for 100
It's
bits.
Beacon for the
And we're
hundo.
inching ever closer to some more interesting things. All right,
Go. Hi, guys.
Epic Forge sends their reroll
They're cute.
to Megan.
Thank you.
Is it because she doesn't have teeth anymore?
Yeah, and my teeth are gone, so.
All right, so
Frogs don't have teeth.
he fires.
That's not true.
Science?
So there's a frog with human teeth now. It's a really odd image.
Or a frog with
Have you seen
Invisalign, even weirder.
Have you seen somebody's been photoshopping horses so that their mouth goes all the way up there?
It's dog mouth.
yeah, dog
Yeah.
mouths for horses.
Oh no,
It's amazing.
that's horrifying.
So I wish I had a picture of this, but anyway, he unfolds this
Sorry.
He unfolds this strange skeleton made out of metal, like this framework made out of metal. Like
You
kind
say a
of,
skeleton?
well, it's not a. It's
Oh, like
you
a
know,
skeleton
like,
of a. I see what
like
you're
a
saying.
knit skeleton of metal. Like it's all joined in weird places. It's like it unfolds like a metal flower, and inside is this glittering mirror ball kind of thing that he points at you.
It's like a C stand.
It's it's not that big, but it's not that. All right.
Frogs do
Oh,
have
snake
teeth.
eyes, baby!
Oh my
Wait, is
God.
that bad?
All right.
Oh,
so he points it at you, and you see it. The little disco ball thing, right, begins to spin. Okay, and there are little points of light that come off of the various fingers of this metal skeleton framework that all begin zapping into the spinning disco ball thing. It looks like it's trying to build up some sort of charge, and he points it at you, and when he trips whatever the activation device is, suddenly there is a major explosion.
Yes! Snake eyes! Wait, how big?
Yeah, wait, hold the phone.
It's
nuclear
15 feet, so
explosion.
you're safely outside of the blast radius of this thing. I need to decide which one of it is. Yeah, that's exactly who I thought. So, unfortunately, it does double damage, doesn't it? That's what I decided. Double damage, yep.
How do you spell pygmies?
They can't
P-Y-G-M-Y?
P-Y-G-M-Y.
But
So,
yes, if it's plural.
this guy, this
yes.
thing just explodes in his hand, right? And
Wow.
that's not good. So 10, 20, 22 points of damage goes off in a 15-foot radius, which nukes that guy. He was reaching into his bag for something. Nope, he's roasted.
Not
He's
anymore.
roasted. He's roasted.
Oh my god.
This guy narrowly was outside of the, he just kind of like dodges it a little bit.
So I just turn my head, there's an explosion. I'm like, we're good, Grayson. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
All done.
He looks at the guy next to him and sees that his body is smoldering and it looks like the bag has actually caught fire. And you see him duck back in, and you hear. Zook. It sounds like he moved back inside this room and closed the door behind him. All right. So that's their turn
Cool.
so far.
Good turn.
Not a great turn for them. All right. And now it is Thon's turn.
Well, you actually did have a higher dex. Did you want to go first? You let me go first because you went to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I'm still in the bathroom.
If you look closely, there is a bathroom. Yeah, where you want to be
Oh
over
my
there?
god, yeah, I went over there.
All right.
Wait, can you? I'm gonna go.
What?
I just need to use the bathroom really quick.
You good?
Okay. Well, I can't see anybody, right? I mean, I guess far down the hallway.
Well, you saw this huge explosion from just over
Yeah.
Thon's shoulder, and you certainly probably heard, that guy paddle his way back into the other room. And there's no doubt that you can hear these guys yelling at each other and shooting various, technological items at Grayson, who took a pretty powerful hit from one of them.
I mean,
Yeah,
Swank!
Well, let's see. I have the range, but I guess I can't hit through their squares, huh? But I can, since I'm a smaller being, I can share a space, so I can share a square with Grayson. So I can move up on him and try and hit this one with the wave.
Okay.
Will I get my surprise attack still, since...
He's looking that way. Like when you move, you come out of hiding when you move. Right?
Yeah.
So unless you re-hide somehow, which I think would be somewhat difficult since everybody's
can hide
focused
behind
fire.
Grayson.
I'll let you make a stealth check at disadvantage to do that. There's two different people who are staring directly at Grayson right now.
Yeah, at him, right?
The person you're trying to hide behind. Yes.
All distracted.
Thank you. The frog goes wild.
All of a sudden, the vegepygmy just gets this flap. Raglag.
Or I guess when I come up on him, I could see this guy here.
Yeah, well, that's where the blast came from, right? Like that.
Oh, that's where it came
I
from?
believe so.
Oh.
I don't remember which one it was, but let's just say it was.
So I might try and I'll still do the hide thing, but maybe try
Yeah,
and hit him.
this guy like he had to. Yeah. Anyway.
the needle thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, that rolled back from a nice number to be not so nice number. This is a stealth check, right?
Yes.
So disadvantage, that was 18.
18 with disadvantage. Well, my, all right. He can't quite see you around the corner here, you know.
I'm under Grayson's. Wait,
Yeah,
you
it's-
don't have a cape. That's a lie. That Minnie's a lie.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I have a cape though.
Okay, and then this is the
Frog
hit.
cape.
Frog
Mhm.
cape.
So that's a 17.
That hits.
It's a hit. And then take some of that. Oh, some of that.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's a 21 damage.
21 damage. Wave comes whipping around the corner, and you almost sort of like.
Bend the bullet.
You
Like
almost
Angelina
bend the
Jolie.
bullet. Yeah. And again, Wave impales him squarely in the chest, and he kind of like looks down, and collapses to the
How
ground.
much movement?
You used
5, 10,
well,
15, 20,
20 to be in that square.
25.
Do you think these things are like Pokemon? They are rug lugs.
Yeah.
Rug lug.
Actually, they're
Rug
magic
lug.
cards.
Rug.
She wasn't here for that.
That's true. That's okay. All right. Are you going to move to here? Is that the plan?
Yes.
So you use your last 5 feet of movement, and
And I can use my bonus action.
You already used your bonus action to hide.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm done.
All right. Very good. Grayson.
Can you skip me because me and Avril switch places?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
You can switch our cards, yeah.
There we go.
Um,
Fawn.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does one cool thing still work?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Ava doesn't have a cool thing right now.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just a frog.
Being a frog is cool.
Can I be in this square? This half.
I missed my opportunity.
Sure.
All right,
I
spend
can?
10 bumps to be a frog.
I mean, if you can be in that square, they can be in that square. So keeping that in mind.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
I just want to make sure that
Sure.
that wall is some cover for me, half cover or something.
Sure.
There probably is a dire frog, don't you think?
It's me.
I mean, there's plenty of different
There's
frog-like.
giant frog,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different evil frogs in D&D.
but she wants to be a fun frog.
I feel like giant frog is on the
There is
packet
giant
that
frog.
we've handed down.
There's
might
giant
be.
frog,
Definitely
there's
giant frog.
froglings, there's the bollywogs, there's
Bollywogs?
Bullywugs. There's Gripply.
Yeah.
They do a very nice
what are
dance
Those are
routine.
battle toads.
What are,
Those
the,
are
what are the
definitely-
frog people? The new frog people that they just introduced in Total Annihilation. Chris Lindsay is like the most amazing
Oh,
thing.
Murlocs.
Not turtle.
Turtle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
turtles.
No, it's,
another race.
turtles are cool.
I don't remember what they're called.
I don't
More
remember.
like
They might have been
war
bullywugs,
turtle,
weren't they?
right?
They
They're
weren't
not
that.
That's actually a really cool.
So you're there.
What?
There's salads.
Oh, I love
I love
salads.
They're my
Ava,
favorite.
What if Ava jumped on an arrow?
Is that just a race
and
of
I shot her?
salads?
One of my favorite
That
things from
sounds
the feed
difficult.
Yeah, I guess.
Ant-Man
That would
did
be
it.
a pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very much like Ant-Man.
If you, I don't know what the plan would be once I got you there.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna move up there.
You could thunder wave with no care.
Well, Ava could just ride around with me.
How big are these rug lug dudes?
These guys, they're
Yeah,
small
what I
humanoids.
thought.
They're small sized plant
Because
creatures.
I'm gonna run forward and murder one of them, and then Ava
Oh.
can do
I can jump.
do the thing she's been planning to do for a while.
Okay,
now.
I'm gonna let that slide.
Jump and use your cool frog attack.
So you don't want me to hit the guy that's right in front? You want to hit someone in the back so you
well,
can do your thing?
if you could not hit that guy, 'cause
Yes, I'll hit the guy. This guy right here. Is that cool? I can just.
You can't shoot him from there. You don't have
Well-
a shot on him from there.
I mean, where did I come
Right.
from? Here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I move here? One.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can you move through those spaces? I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can
For
move through
people?
friendly people. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
But you
Oh.
can't shoot through that wall. You're behind that.
Yeah.
You can't shoot this guy.
I
I
can
would
shoot that.
argue maybe you could shoot this guy.
Sure.
But you certainly can't shoot that guy.
It's like in PUBG, you just have to go like this.
Yeah.
What if I move to here?
That seems less good.
Yeah, you could shoot that guy from there.
I can shoot this guy?
Sure.
Perfect. Great. Let's do that. Let's
Okay.
do that. Where do my dice go? There they are. I will
Guess I
spend
won't be putting
advantage on
anyone
this
to sleep.
since I have to. And I'll use sharpshooter.
Okay.
And
Look at our squad
3
goals
bumps.
right now. Oh my god. Oh my god.
3 bumps on this as well. All right.
so this is
see how it
minus
is.
5 plus 2. And I'll use Planar Warrior as well as a bonus action.
Sure.
So that is 16?
16 hits.
Dope. That is 1 plus 7 plus 10 plus 3. Someone do that math. That's 8 plus, that's 21 blackjack.
21. Your arrow flies true, and hits him square in that globe. It shatters, and
What
he
a
is
scary-
stunned backwards and falls to the
It
ground.
must feel
dead.
really alarming having your glass eye explode
Yeah.
in your head.
He's not alarmed for very long, but because
Good.
literally microseconds after that happens, he's dead.
Can I see anybody else from there?
From where you are, no.
That's
I
it?
mean,
Okay.
you could arguably, I guess, take a shot at this guy, but you said Grayson was going to attack that guy.
I could,
Also,
I could
I
also just
think
kill him.
that
If you
wall's
want
in the
to.
way.
Yeah, I'll take a shot with sharpshooter.
I don't
You know,
understand
from this
logic.
corner to the corner of his square is barely enough.
Are you
for
arguing I
him to get a
can't
shot
shoot
on.
him?
I'm arguing you can't. I don't understand how you can see that person and shoot them. Like, do we have a ruler? This looks crazy. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that's
he
a
takes the
wall if
the
you're
whole square.
angling
But
it.
if first of all, keep in mind that she's a frog, so she's on Grayson.
Do you want to give him like half
He
cover or
could
something?
lean out. Sure, I'll give him a +2 to his armor class.
Okay, I have sharpshooter, so I ignore cover.
Yeah.
He's a sharpshooter, Havana.
Okay,
Why?
great. Great.
can do whatever he
Everything's
wants.
But
great.
he's very amenable about it.
It's Garav's show now.
Oh, you're right.
Amy's
Now that
gone.
Amy's gone.
Garav's back. He gets the kick-ass sword. He
It's
gets to
his
change in alignment
birthday.
to whatever he wants it to be.
What wave is way better than my sword, let's be honest.
Wave is way better than all of us.
That's true.
Oh, thank you, Avril.
Aw.
Even my voice is better than all of your voices.
Jeez. I mean, yeah, that's true. I only got a 4, which is like a 9. So
9 is not enough, yeah. So apparently, your arrow flies and hits this wall right here, and you hear somebody goes, "How could you even hit that?" And it goes,
me.
"Tink." And it bounces off and lands in this massive plant garbage over here, whatever.
Told you. From the shadows.
Now it is your turn, Grayson.
I'm going to go 30 feet forward.
All right, 10, 20,
Like this?
square up,
Yeah.
yes.
I haven't stopped moving.
And you're riding along, is that
this
true?
all happened while you were walking.
yeah, I'm walking, getting shot with needles and blasts, and I'm just walking.
Arrow flying past you.
All right, very good.
You're just like Wonder
Okay.
Woman.
Yeah. And then I am
Just
going.
like her.
Yeah.
No differences.
I take off my cape, and I'm wearing a very skimpy outfit. And, I'm ready to fight in World War I.
Well,
It must be shirtless Saturday.
hang on, I'm not done with this scene. Tell me more.
I'm gonna fight the Huns. I'm gonna smash this guy with a sword.
Are you
Mean.
blind?
Down to business.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's gonna be a hit. That's so 18 plus 7.
Making the calls here.
Okay. Very good. You hit.
All right. I'm
Do some damage.
gonna smash him. 12 damage.
12 damage. All right, so you slash him with your sword, and your sword cleaves right through his strange vegetable body, and you slice him in half fairly neatly, and he kind of like looks down and then just sort of like slides off the top of his torso and falls over. He is dispatched, as it were. Anything else from you? You moved 30, you made 1 attack. I don't think there's anything. Do you have a bonus action or?
I mean, I can do a second attack if someone within range, but that's not.
Yeah.
I can't believe how sneezy I am.
So-
Sorry.
I just
That
sort
was
of
your first one.
I flick the
probably like
sword.
third or fourth.
Actually, no. As
You're
it,
hiding them well.
oh no, it's
Sneak
these
check.
guys are going down
loud
too
and they
fast.
hurt.
Never
I'm
mind.
sorry.
Yeah, I'll just stand my ground.
Noted. Ava, what would you like to do?
I want to jump and land on this guy's face. This time I will use this
Yeah.
and these.
All right.
Jump.
Oh my god, yes, this is gonna work.
Now, have you used your inspiration already or not?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so it's
that's my
gone
last
now.
one.
It's all been leading up to
You
this.
should retire.
Yay! 19.
Oh god, I was like,
Sure.
I thought that was.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You land and you're weird. Now this guy happens to have 2 gloves embedded in
my God.
his skull, right? He has the double goggle thing going on, and your weird suction
Okay.
cup,
Wait for me.
like fingertips, like reach out and
Isn't that what I'm on?
land on those globes, and you're like literally like attached to his face.
So as a bonus action, I can change back into my normal shape, right?
Okay.
That's what I want to do. I
yeah.
want to, like, as I'm flying at his face, like right as I stick, change back into my normal shape so that, because I'm bigger than this guy, right? I
Yeah.
basically want to end up knocking him all the way to the floor.
All right.
And really hard and painful, probably does a lot of damage away.
So
Sounds adorable.
give me.
He might fall in love with you after this.
I'm gonna say, give me a strength check at
the
advantage. He's gonna make a strength check at disadvantage because he is not
So-
expecting this to happen.
Strength for Frog or Ava?
Well, you're turning into Ava, right?
Yes.
So it's an Ava strength check.
Okay. All right.
Is this a grapple?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
basically,
bump
you're
it.
making
Like,
a
can it be? No, you triggered her. Oh God, what happened?
I'm being triggered.
19.
Well, he got a 3.
Ha! Ha ha!
Got him.
All right.
la,
So your weird spider suction fingers kind of like grip onto his face.
Couldn't say
And-
frog fingers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everything's a spider in this world. Didn't I mention we're playing Vault of the Drow? No? All right.
Nerd. I think you just have a spider fetish.
We'll find out on Saturday, won't we?
There's a giant tattoo of a
When
spider
I
on his
lift
chest.
my shirt and show you
This is a
all
full,
the spiders. That's right.
it's just the cover of the first Driz Duorden novel, just in full detail tattooed on his chest.
It's not
Oh,
a treasure
God.
trail, it's a web of temptation.
Oh, I
I
love
think
it.
that needs to be a shirt.
You've got that mental image stuck in your head. You're welcome, everybody.
That needs to
All
be
right.
a novel.
So
I
you
will
grip
not
onto
read that.
the
Fanfic.
crystalline globes on the front of this creature's face, and then your fingers or your frog legs kind of like slip a little bit to the side, and you turn into your human form, and you grab this guy around the neck and topple him over, knock him prone, and you're wrestling with him on the hard steel flooring here. Yes, very good. So you got him wrapped up, you got him grappled, and I'm going to say that you knock him prone because you clearly like totally schwacked this guy. Anything else
Nice
from you?
schwacking.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. Because I assume the jump was essentially, I mean, would that be my action? Or would that be
That's an
my
attack,
movement?
right? Like, well, so your movement was the jump.
Right.
The grapple part, knocking him prone and like tying him up,
Uh-huh.
was the action, and switching back to your normal
Yeah.
form was your bonus. So unless there's something that's free or triggers on a reaction,
Nope.
I believe you're out
You're
of.
very far away from me now.
Your
I can't
the
help
action
you.
economy is spent. Can
You
we
jumped
move the
away.
stuff on that end just out of the way?
You got it.
please, shall we?
I can help. I have movement.
Thank you for being friendly.
The map's about to get bigger.
It's true. It's true.
What chat doesn't know is every time one of these map pieces disappeared, that part of the dungeon goes away forever. So,
Playing Monday Night Dungeon Fight
Yeah.
now.
Dun dun dun.
Eric dies immediately.
yeah. Oh god. No, I make it to the very end and then die. I get second place.
The king of second place.
I shoot a scathing promo on everybody.
All right. So these guys are all finito.
Those are for casting moves.
Okay. So
Rude.
on 20, what you see?
Extra rude. Insult to injury.
What? That was just regular injury.
Oh,
No, but
Patron.
This
anytime.
fucking water goblin needs to get a raise.
Get a raise.
Get this water goblin a raise.
You've been promoted.
Anyone need water?
no.
Not anymore.
Oh, take your teeth out.
Now I put my teeth back in.
Gross.
Now I have teeth again.
Gross.
Lispy teeth.
People with teeth are gross.
Yeah.
Frogs have teeth, guys. They're just really small. I just need everyone to
Did you
know
look
that.
it up?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I said it and I knew it, but then no one acknowledged me, so I looked it
I
up to make
believe
sure
you.
I was right. Oh, okay.
Maybe not in this
Human
world.
teeth, but just small.
No, Megan. They're like frog teeth.
Have you ever? That's one of my favorite things when people like put human teeth on like birds or something like that.
Oh.
They
Is
photoshop
it your favorite thing?
It's
so-
his favorite.
Yeah.
Along with, what are your other top 5 favorite things?
Swim club.
Pumpkin pie. Yeah, that's exactly what Ava looks like.
This is pretty much what it was, right?
Oh no!
Frogs with human teeth.
These
Okay,
teeth are
Megan,
glittery too.
If you just hold still
Have
and
you-
smile really big for the camera, someone can screen cap it and then actually make like with your mouth.
Have you ever
like-
seen that video of like the tiny dog with
It's
those
got braces.
plastic vampire teeth in its mouth, and it's going.
No.
Poor guy.
He's got braces.
Poor guy.
Wait, what the hell are these?
All right.
Well, it's that time of the month.
It's always trees, goddammit.
This was a weird nose.
So.
Did you straw those? How'd you do it?
Oh, I get it.
Crayons.
It's a period show.
What? I just said that.
I know,
Those are
I
scarier
just
than
caught
normal
what you
teeth.
were meant by that. Because of the river of blood.
Once a month, your body dispels all of the blood and membrane
What's
that
happening?
has been built up
She's
over
speaking
the
in tongues.
course of the cycle. What?
No more of this.
I mean, what?
Speaking in tongues.
Oh. Women are gross.
That should be subservient.
All right. So, as you continue down the corridor of murder
Would
and
I have
death,
seen all of this?
I mean, you see it now.
Yeah.
Are those literal little pea pod people? They're so cute.
Because I assumed there were only these 3 guys left, and that's why I didn't rage.
okay. Well, guess
You
what?
were so wrong.
It's just a bonus action.
If it's a bonus action, I'll let you retroactively trigger your rage. That's
Okay.
fine. All right. So, more doors open. There's
More
more
doors.
yelling of Avril. Yeah, the Eye of Sauron looks down at you and launches a shoulder-mounted nuclear missile.
And we're just
So,
walking into it.
yeah, pretty
Well,
cool.
one doesn't simply walk into more.
That's what I
It's
was
true.
Oh, the memes.
Thanks, Grandma.
Yeah, I get it.
All right.
YouTube.
I watch Ellen, I get it.
I love her.
Have you seen that thing where they sing in cars?
Oh, I love James Cameron.
Cameron. James Crayon is the best.
James Cameron.
All right.
Cordon
So,
bleu.
I love
Let's
a
see how
cordon
this
bleu
works.
sandwich.
this guy. Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna be fine. So this guy.
Oh, there's a door there.
This guy has a small. It's a weird. It's like a glass
to do
bottle
like a
or a
big
glass
magic thing or
globe.
something, not just tackle one of them.
I just wanted to talk.
So there's like a glass globe or a glass bottle that's filled with some sort of weird coppery wires and whatnot, right? And it's got some sort of handle on it.
Wow.
Estelle
Thank
Castillo's
you,
in for
Estelle.
10.
Whoa, thanks for the tip. Well, thanks
And
for the host, Grandma.
he manipulates some sort of
Oh, okay.
triggers or handles that are mounted to the bottom of this thing, and it has a small silver needly cone on the end of it, and you see this purplish energy, like this field of purplish energy, surround the globe, and then it gets focused along the needle end and shoots straight towards you, right? And it forms kind of this, and he just sort of like. It's funny because he just plays it back and forth over the area that you're in. He doesn't actually like try. Doesn't seem like he's trying to target a specific part of you or
Spray
something
and
like
pray.
that. He's just sort of like bathing you in this weird purplish light. So, as a result,
Pray and pray.
I need you
Is this
to
correct?
give me a DC 15
is this?
Constitution
Isn't that the
save,
weapon?
please.
Is this what it looks like?
Yeah, but there's
Just
more to
outside
it.
of my
There's
range.
there's a handle and
Just
whatnot
outside my
underneath
aura.
on the bottom of it.
Oh, okay, like this?
Yeah, but then coming back towards me a little bit, like
Well, that's just
on the
appeals.
bottom more. This is like a longer.
Why is it
handle.
saying perp?
Because purple light's coming
15
in.
is what I got.
15 is exactly what you need. So, although he bathes you in this strange violet energy, and you feel your limbs sort of begin to stiffen up a little bit, and they become heavy and difficult to move, but you shrug off the effect and continue kind of choking this guy that you've got nailed to the ground.
Can't just sendo me.
Mm-hmm. So that's cool. That's what happens with that dude.
Shit.
Sweet.
This guy is going to. Yeah, why not? So he's going to try and shoot you with. He's got one of these needle guns again, right?
19.
18 is in for 15. Thank you.
Indeed.
So what is a 10? Okay, so apparently, wherever they got this cache of needle guns from, it is not working. Like he squeezes the thing and it makes kind of this. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna start firing my needle
And
gun.
he kind of looks at it and is like, kind of, and you can tell he starts fidgeting with it. This guy armed with something simple. Oh, sure. All right. So this guy pulls a 1, 2, 3. First of all, sure, and then 5. Oh, okay. All right. So he pulls. He also has one of these like sling bags on his hip, and he reaches in and he pulls out a small metallic orb with a couple of weird little knobs and protrusions on it, and he manipulates those, and then he hurls it at Grayson. Grayson, give me a DC 15 Dexterity save, please. Now, did you already use it once?
Yes.
All right.
I didn't need it that time. So I've got that would be 15.
Okay. All right. Well, you made it. 15 was exactly what you needed. That means you take half damage. There's a small explosion. Very nice. There's a small explosion that engulfs you.
Whoa.
So that's 21. You take half of that. 10 points of 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm gonna take 5.
But you only take 5 because you're raging right now.
Oh.
Does that stack with your armor proficiency, your armor master as well?
I don't know. Does it?
Yeah, barbarians usually don't wear that armor, so I don't know.
I mean,
OP.
you don't get damage. Do you get damage resistance from your rage? You get resistance from your rage.
Yeah,
right?
I take half of.
But your armor master gives you DR3, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gives me -3 on top of that.
Yeah, so I would say you take 3 less than that.
Okay. Wow. So I only take 2 damage.
Right.
He's a walking
Wouldn't
tank.
they go together? Why wouldn't they go together?
That makes sense to me, sure.
I mean, it's a static 3, so you take half of
Yeah.
whatever, but then -3.
Yeah.
It's not a resistance, yeah, you're right.
All right. We'll call it that for now. That's cool for pretty much that's the front ranks. These guys have just come into range, right? So they're not going to attack. They use their move to kind of come out. However, you can see that the two of them. Remember that you found that weird gauntlet that like went on the forearm, went on the shoulder, went over here, and there was a couple like hoops with it and whatnot.
Yeah.
They're wearing like that backpack. They're each wearing that backpack, and they have there's one gauntlet that goes on this arm. There's one gauntlet that goes on, or there's a gauntlet that goes on their left hand. There's one that goes on their forearm. They kind of line all this stuff up, and you can see that these hoops that were in the case are levitating above the bracers, and it looks like a larger, more powerful version of the hand gauntlet.
That's frightening.
Yeah, they've got those things.
Great.
That's cool. In the meantime, I don't know that I have a great mini for this, so I'm just going to use this little white mini that I have here. Actually, I do have something, don't I? I could use a disco zombie.
You still got that guy with the sword. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use this thing. Okay. All right, so a small spider-type creature, right?
Oh.
Spiders again.
This mechanical spider kind of thing, comes around from somewhere from behind you. Comes around from behind you.
Hello.
And basically gets to about here, and coughs up a flurry of needles. Now.
Okay, I can't be surprised within 30 feet, so.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's surprised at this point.
How do you feel?
That's okay, because he's shooting at Thawne anyhow. So let's
I always forget I have advantage on initiative.
see how that works.
Do I get half cover?
All right, so you can see it. Actually see like a red beam of light kind of like sweep down the hallway, and then it like brushes, it kind of like crosses it over your body,
okay.
and then it like quickly like comes back and like zeroes on you, and you hear it. It sounds like basically that like there's kind of a soft coughed noise, like a kind of and nothing happens, and then you hear it going, and that's all it does on this round.
Cool.
And finally, yeah, that's that. All right. So that brings us around to Avril.
Well, fuck this. I'm gonna turn around and blast this spider fucker. Did the goblin that died down the hall, what weapon did it have on it?
Which way down the hall? The
one that was
down
died
there?
right there.
I believe he had one of those needle cannon things. I don't think you guys are proficient with those things, though.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm just gonna.
I have one.
I have one. I'm just gonna throw
You have the
toss
laser
the old
Well,
toss the old
I also
wave
have a
down
needle
there.
shooter.
Then.
I don't know how to use it, but
All right, at the spider thing.
At the spider thing.
Spider thing.
That's
Spider
a
thing.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then it's gonna be just one of these because I'm not sneaking up on it.
Oh.
That's a 1.
Plus your pluses, so
8.
plus 11.
Oh, it's like my dick time. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Let me write that down.
And then
The first thing you haven't outright killed.
you're welcome. Well, then I guess I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna probably, I guess, duck around here.
Okay. All right. Give me your stealth check.
24. Well, no, 23.
Very good. You seem well hidden. All right. So,
Seam.
Thawne, you feel confident in your ability to be hidden. Thawne, what would you like to do?
Oh, I was like, what?
Very confident.
I was like, okay, whatever you say. Okay.
You feel confident. What's wrong with you?
Oh god.
Does
Oh shit.
Did you want to?
No, it's too late.
Okay.
I forgot I picked some shit up.
Oh.
I've got grenades and explosives.
Does my eye see anything when I look at the spider? Does anything, since it kind of got upgraded last time?
You do see.
Yep, I see all that. It's a loading.
There's a readout above it, and it says, whether these words make sense to Thawne or not, I don't know, but it says remote needler drone unit, 6-5A.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a bunch of garbage to me, but I'm going to shoot it. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot it.
I'm sure you recognize the words remote and unit. That makes
Remote and unit?
some sense to you. The needler drone,
I don't even know what a
identification
needle
part.
is.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
there's parts of it that make sense. You can piece together parts of it, but also this is all kind of coming at you kind of fast, right?
It sure doesn't look friendly, so
No.
I'm just going to shoot a regular.
No, it definitely does not.
Just a good old-fashioned arrow at it.
All right.
Good old-fashioned arrow. That's a 14 plus something.
You hit with plus something.
Cool.
15 is his armor class.
Oh, it's a 1. Man, this dice is crap. That is 4 piercing.
All right.
How's it look?
It looks fine, to be
sorry.
honest.
I'm going to shoot it again. This time with Planar Warrior. So that's a d8 of damage if I hit. Don't shake your head. Don't do that. What does that mean?
I'm playing to the camera.
Okay, great. No, damn it. That is 19.
19 hits.
Cool. 4 plus 4 plus 3 piercing. Actually, force now.
Okay.
So 11 force.
11. All right. It's still in the mix.
What the? What?
Looks tougher
Okay.
than most of these other things. All right.
I'm going to move slightly. I need to move up to shoot things, but I want to see this thing too.
We can't see it from there. from where it currently is.
Sure, but I know where it is for next turn.
Sure. Okay. Great.
I assume it can't see me either.
Yeah, that's the safest option.
Yeah, use your bonus action to hide.
Jump up there. First, I'm gonna slice this prone dude laying down because I got an advantage against
You
him.
do have hot advantage.
Hot advantage?
Oh, that's probably gonna be good. So that's gonna be 19.
That hits.
And then that's 3. 9 damage.
That is exactly what you need to slay him. So
What's the last scene?
I walk, stab him, and then I slice the guy in front of me.
okay.
My second attack.
Wow.
That's going to be 18 to hit.
Yes.
Get that 9, baby.
9 damage again.
Yeah,
Okay.
that 9,
Flonk.
baby.
You cut him down. You cut a swath of destruction through the line of vegepygmies as they advance.
9's all day, baby.
Not good. That brings us. Anything else?
Nope, because I can't cast spells right now.
Ava, you are prone because you were grappling this
Actually,
guy.
can I move forward up to the next guy?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got.
I believe you got enough movement.
Yeah, I've got enough movement to move up to him.
You base with him.
Movement-wise, how much does it take me to get up and...
I think it takes you half to stand
Yeah,
up.
it takes
Am I wrong with
15.
that?
Yes, half your movement. Whatever
Okay.
that is.
Yeah, 15.
So I can do that and move here.
Okay.
So I want to use Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave says it's 30. It can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide. So my question is, can I make it long this way,
I want to have it go that way.
or vice versa? Either way. I mean, it'd be better. Well, it doesn't matter because it's 10 feet wide, so it's only ever
Right.
going to get anybody in that range.
Yeah, I think long means like this direction, and wide would be this. So you could get
Right.
these 4
Yeah,
guys.
4
these,
ain't bad,
These
though.
2 guys wouldn't be in it.
No, I'm just wondering. Yeah, that's what I want to be able to do if I can do that. Okay. So it is a dexterity saving throw of 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, can I give her bumps to up that? Did we decide we could share bumps?
I
don't
think you
remember.
can share bumps. Yeah, if you want to spend
Oh.
bumps to
2
share
more,
bumps.
yeah, I got a bunch.
So
I mean, up to her max of 3, right?
Right,
You
right,
can't get
yeah.
more than 3 in a roll. But yeah, if you want to spend bumps on somebody else, you can do that.
Awesome, tidal wave.
right. Yeah, 18.
Okay, 18. So they need a 16 on this roll.
20% chance.
So first guy makes it.
That's one.
Second guy fails.
Yay.
Third guy makes
Wow.
it. Oh, I gotta keep rolling this blue one. And then finally, this guy in the back also makes
What
it.
the-
Wow.
What?
3
All right.
17s?
So
Holy
the
cow.
front guy.
Haunted.
Front guy made it, but this guy was the guy that failed. Is
The
that
second
right?
guy
Yeah.
failed.
Yeah, that guy
So the rest of those guys take half damage.
Uh-huh.
This guy takes full damage and is knocked prone.
He's probably dead.
There's
So
that wet and wild.
8. Oh.
Oh my god.
That is really upsetting. I just rolled 3 1s.
Oh
On
no.
D8s, 4
Yeah.
D8s.
So 10 points of damage
10 points. Yeah, so I got
All right.
to take
That's-
10 points the rest.
Here you go.
5.
kills him. These guys are dinged with 5, right?
Oh man.
That's disappointing.
That was not.
Can you reroll damage here?
I think so. You spend your reroll on whatever you want to reroll.
Do it.
I want to reroll
Oh my
damage.
goodness.
Oh,
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Over there. Oop, sorry.
Wow.
And I killed the monsters.
Ooh,
All the monsters
great
are now
success.
dead.
Come on, do better.
Oh,
7 and a 6.
Yes.
And 5 and
yeah.
a 6.
Oh yeah. So much better.
12 plus 7 is what? 19 plus 5 is 24.
Oh.
Okay.
See you later,
Way
monsters.
better!
That does kill these guys as well, then. All right.
Huzzah.
But this guy is up.
3 for 1.
And
Hell
he's
yeah.
only taken 12 as half, right? So he takes
Way
12.
better. Stupid ones.
Oh, wait, that roll was wave better.
It was way better.
No, don't cry. It was a good. It was good. It was good. We all liked it. We all liked everybody.
fired.
Tell Havana how much you liked her joke.
All right. So, yes, this giant tsunami of water rises up from the steel grating of the floor here. And fills the entire from floor to ceiling. You know, basically
It's not
15
good,
feet
that's
tall. Thunders down the hallway and just sweeps these guys away. Just they get battered against the walls. They get battered against the walls and splayed down the hallway, and looks like it's dispatched most of the guys in your path. So that happens. These guys are actually so these guys are armed with these longer kind of two-handed laser gauntlet things, right? That's.
Fix your mic.
That's.
I can't. It doesn't. It doesn't sit up straight on this shirt.
Never mind. It's so floppy.
What if you
Mine's
unloop
backwards.
the?
Maybe.
It's just making it heavy. Oh baby, yeah.
There.
Oh my goodness.
Fancy.
Are we all fixing our mics?
Mic
also
fix time.
Was it your mic just not on your thing at all?
No, it was backwards.
Oh.
Dude,
It was
that shirt
facing
has
the
been
wrong
sounding
way.
good.
They haven't heard anything all night.
That's right.
Don does not have his headphones on. He doesn't know.
Dom doesn't care.
Jesus.
He's checked out.
All right. So, what is this? Oh, this was the grenades guy, wasn't it? No, it was the different. That was.
I'm the
different guy.
grenades guy. Girl. Woman.
Is
I'm a
that
girl woman.
true?
Girl, woman.
Why do we have to
Grenade
genderify
one.
grenades? Why can't it just be grenades person?
Okay, so this guy,
I identify as female.
Okay.
Jeez.
he again has one of those disco ball kind of weird metallic framework type of things.
Oh yeah,
right?
this worked out real well
So
last
he
time.
gets that out. He's firing that
It
at,
explodes. You take 3 damage.
at Grayson.
Oh, that wasn't
alright,
Snake
so
Eyes.
that
That's not good.
So
Why do you say everything, announce everything like this is like poker? Or wait.
Shuffle
What's
up and
dice?
deal.
Wait.
Blackjack is
No. You
cards.
said black. Okay, gambling.
So he's firing
Like
at you.
gambling.
Craps. Blackjack.
Think about it.
Snake eyes.
Armor class 17.
No.
No, it does not hit you. All right, so
I batted away with my
it does
shield.
charge up with energy, and you see this crackling bolt of like weird yellow light, because it's almost like a sickly yellow green. Come shooting out towards you, but it goes wide. He's clearly sort of distracted by this onslaught of water that just kind of washes past him, but he's watching his compatriots go down the hall, stunned and lifeless. So he misses with that thing.
Can you use your reaction to catch it and throw it back at him?
No, I think he's firing lasers at me.
Yeah, it's like a beam of light. The thing charges up, and the first time it went off back here, it like overcharged and exploded, right?
We don't know what a laser is. Try to catch it. See what
I
happens.
know what a disco ball is. I should.
Aha!
These two guys
You're a kitty cat.
are going to split up on each of you. This guy on the left is going to fire at Grayson.
Wow.
Okay, so that's noteworthy.
Noteworthy.
That's fine. So he fires at you. Armor class 16 misses again, right? All right, noted. And the other guy is going to fire at Ava.
No.
He has disadvantage.
Huh? On ranged attacks, you can
Oh.
impose disadvantage?
It's what's it say?
I don't think so.
Yeah, why not? He's got a shield.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
What?
When a creature, when a creature that you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, use your reaction to impose disadvantage.
Yeah, baby.
So
Okay.
I put my shield in the way.
All right. Well, I got a 11 and a 15, so plus 6 is 17. At any rate, it's sort of a moot point, because as he goes to fire this thing up, you hear this loud kind of crackle and buzz come from the backpack that he's wearing, and the thing flickers briefly, and then and he like you see him like fiddling with something and like reaching around in his back, and his attack is foiled. So that's not good. This guy on the other hand is going to pop
Thanks,
out.
Murloc.
He's been like clicking around with his weird needler cannon, and he's actually going to fire it at both of you, which is pretty cool.
Trixie Dixie.
Yeah.
Is Ava still making frog noises even though she's turned back into a person?
All
Yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
Sounds even cooler now.
Ava doesn't identify as a person anymore.
I mean, she really wouldn't have to.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an attack roll here. This is kind of a little weird. All right. Armor class 17. I think that's only gonna hit you, probably,
Yes, it
right?
might be. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So the unfortunate thing is he last round. Yeah, he got that. Oh, he's disadvantaged. He has disadvantage on this. So would an 11 hit?
Me?
No.
No. All right. So whatever he was doing to try and manipulate this thing and get it reloaded has thrown his balance off, and he fires this blast into the, again, like it coughs back, and the recoil is too much, and he sprays a bunch of needles off into this side. And, you know,
This place is filled with needles now.
yeah, it's not good.
Must
It
like the
is
ceiling.
a nightmare.
This guy pops out and is going to fire at Grayson, because Grayson is clearly the brooding, slobbering threat. Let's see how
Are you
he's
slobbering?
doing.
I don't have a
That's
mouth.
fine. Oh, all right.
You're
So
Where are you
your
slobbering?
eyes.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Your butt.
All right, and he misses you with a 14, so that doesn't work very well. It's a comedy of errors down here. Some of this,
Get away from me! I'm
Are
hiding.
they freaked out that I'm a doppelganger?
Can they?
They can see you. Yeah.
Uh-oh, they can see you.
They ain't machine people.
Yeah, no, I know
have
they can
one of
see
those
me.
eyes.
Oh, are they freaked
Are they
out?
freaked out?
Because the last time I met vegepygmies, I looked like a people.
Yeah.
No, they start worshiping you, right?
No, that was outside.
These are different ones though.
You got a 24 on your stealth, huh?
Yeah, baby.
Let's see what we get.
You don't see anything.
So,
You're
that
blue
was
blind.
and target acquired and fires on you.
Okay. What? Why? Why did you tell me this?
The dice are not working for me right now. So it again fires this barrage of needles at you, but they miss and go into the
With
wall.
the ceiling. Oh,
Right.
whoa.
You get against that wall real quick, and
Just an outline of me.
At this point,
Of needles.
the frustration has built, and you hear from down the hallway.
Tom Lama going, why can't you hear anybody?
What happened to my dice?
I planned so much.
You hear kind of like gung gung gung, and then you hear this voice go frog frog, and gung gung gung, frog frog, heap, 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 and you see this guy that you've seen earlier.
Someone's playing Shadow of Mordor.
This guy.
Oh wait,
Right.
I'm gonna throw my vomit.
Are you saying vomit?
Yeah, she's gonna vomit on him.
What's happening?
It's tactical.
Okay.
He
I'm Avril. Nice to.
he shows up, and he has got a 7-foot long pipe, right?
Pipe?
Crack
About
pipe?
yay big around. Metal pipe about yay big around. It's got a number of other
7 feet?
tubes. Yeah, it's got a number of other tubes attached to it. It's got a couple handles on
It's a grenade launcher.
it. And next to him is a little lackey here.
No, he's a plumber.
Oh my god! It's
And this
Mario
guy,
and
this guy is waddling along, and he's got this
Waddling.
he's got this big leather sack. It looks
Oh,
like
it's Santa Claus.
He's got this big leather sack that he's carrying, and when he says "hape, hape," this guy puts the sack down, and you can see the sides of the sack fall away, and there's a large square metal case, right? His lackey flips the top open on it, and you see this orb-like device of black metal, about yay big around. It's kind of oblong, football shaped if you want. It has a couple of fins on it.
Oh boy.
And
Those are grenades, right?
he reaches down,
Right.
This is a fat boy.
and the thing attaches to the end of this huge tube, and the guy lifts it up, right? And he points it squarely at the two of you guys.
Yikes! No! Stop! Don't!
All right.
If it is what it is, we're not gonna.
I'm gonna catch the grenade with my in my teeth.
You multi-class as a monk, so you catch it and throw it back at him.
Oh.
I redirect the energy.
All right. And he then...
I also have a grenade launcher I didn't tell you guys about.
I remember you writing that down like 10 episodes ago.
Yeah, look, right here.
There it is.
That's what it looks like.
He then gives one final yell and says, "Frog, frog! Frog, frog!"
No, frog, you!
Zeeps!
How dare he?
And
That's
as,
our word.
As he says zeeps, you see this huge cone of fire begin belching out the backside of this tube, right? There's this rumbling that happens.
Yeah.
And this giant football device begins to launch off the end of the tube.
Nerf nuke.
And
Oh, I remember that. I
it
had one of
lands
those as
down
a
here
kid.
by you guys.
And we kick it away.
Why don't you both give me Constitution saving throws?
You're
Do
at a
you have
plus
to
2.
roll the hit?
No, I think they're dead. He's just rolling to see if they turn to ash.
Area of effect thing.
You're in
Plus 4.
area of effect.
19.
Mm-hmm.
What were we trying to hit?
You are trying to hit a DC 17.
You got a couple rerolls, boy.
That's a shiny little fat
And you
boy.
got bumps.
He coming for you.
And you got bumps.
I know.
You don't
Okay,
need-
I got it.
You don't need
Okay.
no bumps.
Jeez.
All right.
Jeezy pizza.
21.
I accidentally said pizza.
Did you take a shot in the bathroom? What happened?
Shot of my
that's-
own poo.
10. So that's 11 and 3.
Well, it's been fun. We've been banned from Twitch.
So that's 24.
Wait, what? Wait, you rolled 66 and you're rolling them again?
Yes.
Just wanted
It's
to
a
clarify
bazooka.
for people who can't see.
Are those
34.
ones?
40.
Total party kill.
50.
Are you for real?
7. So half of that is
How many hit points do you
28.
have?
I have 44.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
This is fine.
28.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go.
What kind of damage?
It is radiant damage.
Oh, that doesn't do as much to me. I'm resistant.
Oh, she's nuclear already.
You.
As this happens, so you can see this, this giant cloud of radiant energy, this bubble kind of begin to form, right?
I wish I hadn't wasted my reaction.
Did those guys get hit or just those?
Oh, these guys they're toast. Like,
obliterated?
we're not going to pretend to roll for those guys, right? That doesn't happen. This guy's just on the fringe of it, right? He narrowly is outside of the radius of it. No, he'd be
He gone.
he'd be roasted too. But as this thing begins to form, Ava, you hear Basharla's voice in your head. And she says, "Lean into it, my child. Embrace your destiny."
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
So,
This is as you sort of instinctively begin to like shield yourself from the blast. You suddenly have this.
Oh.
Oh, this is a real G Christ situation.
Oh.
Margarina.
She wants you to take the full hit. Or not the full hit, but like what you were going to take.
Oh.
Is that right?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, I would listen to her.
Okay. All right.
the fuck?
So you voluntarily you fail your save instead of trying to resist the damage. Instead of trying to do save.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I assume I would understand what she was saying. Then yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Your character's dead. All right. So next
Gotcha.
Dude,
Um,
nefarious.
What
Only 4 days old.
What sort of spell slots do you have?
How many? Or
Yeah.
Water.
Like how many of each do you have?
I have. It's better to see it on here. Nope. Why is that not listed on there? I think I've got 3 of my 3rd level spells, or 3 3rd level. Let me go to slots. 4 first level, 3 second level, 2 third level. That's what I have.
So you have, I'm sorry,
4 first level.
and that's what you currently have, or that's what your max is?
That's what my max is.
So 4 first level,
3 second level,
3 second level.
2 third level.
All right. So you fail your save. You still are resistant to radiant damage, right? So you take half of it. You take 28 points.
Okay.
But the effect of that 28 points is that it also overcharges your spell slots, right? So you now have 6 first level spell slots available to you. You have 5 second level spell slots available.
Whoa.
You have 1 additional third level spell slot, and you have a 4th level spell slot that you can use to upcast something. You don't have any access to spells at that level, but you can upcast to something to a 4th level.
Okay.
Right?
Forever?
Temporarily.
Okay.
Right now, like it's that.
And I'm just burned and almost dead? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So like,
This is great!
is it like a Phoenix situation or what's happening here? We don't know. Okay, cool.
What? Tell me how many points you have.
5.
What?
Really? What happened to you?
Someone fired a nuke
She hasn't got hit yet.
Boom.
Why aren't you guys just hiding?
because I have disadvantage on that.
You are.
The other thing that you see about this guy right here, right? Like, so he puts the thing down and sees that you're both still standing, and he looks at his little helper there, and he goes, "Urumak." And the guy's like, and he kind of like runs back, this way a little bit, right?
So
only
she's
have
like,
one charge.
like Ava's sitting there like embracing it, and I'm like rising up like singed, like,
Yeah.
but I'm still going.
Yeah, and everybody else like is literally evaporated around you,
Yeah.
right? And
What are we doing?
And his,
What's that?
he has.
Ow, my butt's hot.
Spider over here. We gotta
The
fight
thing that you
spider.
notice about him is that he has 2 normal vegepygmy eyes, but he has a globe in the middle of his forehead.
Cannot
right?
trust that.
The other thing that's noticeable about him is hanging around his neck is a necklace
Mr. T.
with every single color key
What?
dangling from it.
Pygmy Mr. T. We gotta get him.
All right, so that was a big bad turn. It is now Avril's turn. What would you like to do?
No, I would like to, from my position of hiding, try to attack the spider.
Okay, sure.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, yes, you hit.
Oh, we can bump damage?
Yeah.
Here's like a few bumpies. So that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
8. What's 8 plus 5? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
I don't
19.
think you get to sneak attack it though, right?
I was
Oh, because
hiding.
you're hidden? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
19 plus 7 equals 26. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So you leap out of hiding and hurl Wave at it, and it's not expecting an attack from this direction. And Wave shatters the observation orb that it has attached to it. It wriggles for a moment and crackles, and then flips upside down on the 8 leg is.
Oh.
It is dispatched.
Okay, and then okay. When I use dash, how much more movement does that give me?
That doubles your movement.
Okay, then I'm gonna use
So you could move 50.
But I haven't moved at all yet. So can I already move 50 and then an additional?
No, because you've used your action to attack.
Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Yes.
So you can move your normal 25 and use your bonus
5, 10, 15,
action to
20,
dash.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I'm still like behind this wall. Oh wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. Very good. Thon.
I'm gonna run up to Ava and Grayson and just be like, "What? What was that? Who did that?"
Ow.
Why don't we pull this panel
Get it
out?
out.
A big jerk over there.
You guys point them out. I'm gonna aim for that guy then.
Do you say that big jerk over there?
Yeah. All I said was ow.
Who's Mr. Ow? Holy cow. It's getting real wild up in here. Looking like a Donkey Kong
Welcome
level.
to the jungle. We got fun games. That's all you get. Oh fuck.
You found everything you want, like
All
a
right.
necklace full of keys.
So they pointed him out. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at that guy
Okay.
using sharpshooter.
Which guy?
The guy that shot the nuke.
Oh,
Or whatever it was, the football, the explodey football.
Explodey football.
Bump, use sharpshooter, and bonus action for planar warrior.
Don't forget about the second wind ability that was donated
right.
by chat, right? So
That's for
you can
healing
use-
though, right?
You can use a bonus action
Yes.
to gain 1d10.
Oh
plus
yeah,
your
you
con.
should.
Yeah.
Can I give that to somebody else? Can I wind him?
No.
No? Okay.
You just blow into his mouth.
Oh great. I'm sure 19
I think you
plus.
slap him in the ear with your weird frog tongue.
I don't have
That
ears.
also works.
I don't have ears, I don't think.
Just where are you
man.
thinking you're
19 plus stuff?
If there was
Yes, that hits.
Cool.
Where's this guy?
3, 5 plus 3 plus 10 is 18 force damage.
Okay.
And then I'll use my second shot to do another sharpshooter.
Okay.
Okay, I might do math on this one. 12 minus 5 is 7, plus 8 is 15, plus 3 is 18.
That hits.
Great, cool. 7 plus 10 plus 3, 20. Piercing.
All right. All right. He's taking 38 points of damage. Well struck. Grayson Hale.
I'm going to use that second wind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Gain back 3 hit points. Oh, yeah.
Plus your con.
Oh, plus con? Okay. It's right there. So gain 5. Now I'm on top of the world. Then I'm going to go 10, 25, 30.
Mhm.
Right there. And hit
All right.
the guy on my.
One of these guys has been wounded. I don't remember which one, but
Yeah, this guy was in the. Yeah, I guess
The
I'll go
tidal
after.
wave dude.
I'll go after tidal wave dude first.
yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 bumps.
What are they standing in? That red stuff?
It looks like some sort of reddish fungus or something.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a liquid.
I'm gonna re-roll that. That is probably not a great roll.
This is an awesome map, Tom.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take that natty 20.
Wow!
Oh yeah, baby!
Then I will. How bad does he seem hurt?
You know, he doesn't look bloodied.
Okay.
All in, baby.
All right then.
It's hard to tell because they're weird plant creatures. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then
He's certainly taken a solid hit from that tidal wave, but
Ooh.
it's not enough to bloody him.
is a smite count as a spell?
I'm not
Fucking
sure.
throw things?
I'm not sure what.
Like
You,
how do I
you use a
I'm
spell
trying to
slot,
do
but it's
something.
not casting a spell.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I can do that while
Dex, I think.
raging.
Let me look it up.
It seems like I probably couldn't. I'll worry about that some other time.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know. I tell you what. Why don't you make a? I guess is charisma your primary caster stat?
Yep.
Why don't you make a? What's your? Well, you make one check of con and one check of charisma, and if your charisma beats your con check, you can channel it.
Okay. Con is first. That is 15. Charisma is so I can't.
Yeah. So you're just raging too hard to concentrate on that.
So just a regular attack. 2, 4. 11 damage to the slightly injured one.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That hurts him dramatically, but does not take him out.
All right, I take another attack at him,
He is definitely bloody at this point.
and I miss that one.
Okay. All right. That's it for Grayson. Move, bonus, attack. You're done.
Yep.
Ava. You suddenly feel yourself charged with energy.
I will.
Your compatriot Grayson has gracefully gotten in the way of firing off another tidal wave.
Go for it.
I will also
You
use
have 5 hit points.
I have 10.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm on top of the world.
second wind.
Okay.
Oh, good. I got 2 points more. For a total 18. Okay.
20 feet straight up with a regular roll. 60 feet with disadvantage. On the roll.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Let's see where they are. I could use. Oh man. What's my distance? Yeah. I'll use Moonbeam. On which one did you just attack?
Yeah, that guy.
This one?
Yeah, the
Uh,
one that was in the tidal wave.
oopsie. Oh wait, that's not as good for these guys probably. I guess I'll use it anyway. I don't know what else. Ooh. How big is the ceiling?
15 feet tall.
No, I can't use that. Okay. Then yeah, I'll use Moonbeam on this one.
Oh, okay.
Look out, Grace.
Well, don't.
Probably won't.
She already severed my connection with Torm. What's the
Oh,
worst that can
jeez,
happen?
don't blame her for that. That was your own doing.
I know, you're right. It's my fault.
All right.
Well, I mean, it wasn't anybody's fault, but
It's a Constitution saving throw. 15.
Okay.
fail. Ooh, natty
Yeah,
one.
it's probably still not gonna do a whole lot, but it's where's my other one? Is this the right die? 2d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Let's get that 20, baby.
How about 4?
I mean,
4 damage.
4 points to this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Take that.
4 points to the pea pod.
I will, thank you.
Yeah.
It feels good.
I'm a little pea pod, tall and green. Here
Got a
is
shape
my
changer,
pea
is he?
and here is my pod.
All right. So that's. I don't. Hi.
Broke Tom.
Oh, what a treat.
All right. So these guys. Yep, that's those guys. All right. These guys close in on Grayson. That's the end of that round. New round. Those guys close in on Grayson. They're going to attack.
Oh, man, we really got clumped up for this next nuclear strike.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You did.
I went behind a wall.
Not if a nuke comes off your nose.
And
Yeah, I'd probably take like half damage.
Nuke's weaknesses are walls.
Partial coverage.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's true.
Every what?
Everybody knows that.
No,
So-
I didn't hear everybody
Nuke's
knows.
weaknesses are walls.
so
Well, didn't destroy his walls last time,
this guy
and
who's
it
been,
wasn't a nuke. You
This-
guys are jerks.
this guy who's been wounded heavily, right? He begins to. You see him begin to cough, and he coughs in these violent
no.
spasms.
Excuse you?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And
Cover your mouth.
and suddenly this
No.
plume
No.
of spores comes out of his mouth. So Grayson, I need you to give me a Constitution
spores for that?
save.
Not
Why?
strength, because I have
Because
advantage
of
on
how gross
those.
it is.
No, sorry, it's Constitution. Is what it
what?
says
Because how
here.
gross it is.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
very nice.
13.
13. Well, it was a DC 12, so it's a good thing that you made it. You are not poisoned by the cloud of toxic spores that.
You sure you don't want it to be disease? 'Cause
But you are pregnant.
I don't have a mouth or maybe even a nose.
Yeah, but you slobber it out of somewhere.
You don't need a mouth to
If
get
it
pregnant.
comes out, it can go in.
Jesus.
All right. So this other guy, gives up on using his weird
Oh, he gives
whatever
Sad.
Believe it yourself.
weapon he has.
Grayson goes, "Come on, buddy, you got this.
got
Yeah.
this.
You got this."
I'm almost dead.
And
Stab.
I'm dead any minute now. Like I bet it's you. I bet it's you, buddy.
Like, look at this. I am oozing.
he grabs this metal club that he has
I don't think he bleeds.
strapped to his belt here and tries to attack you with it. So.
He takes off his belt.
Whoa! That's
Natty twat.
Natty twat.
All right.
He's
Wow,
he's
you
a
really
dad
inspired
with
him, Grayson.
poor
That's
parenting
true.
skills.
Good job.
I bet it's you. Holy shit.
All right.
You critted
Yeah, critted it all out.
That's
So that's 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
12 on 2d6, so he maxed that.
You take half damage because.
Yeah, so I take, what was it, 12?
Yeah.
So I take
He's raised
6,
six minus
and so I
three.
take 3 damage.
You take 3 damage.
Wow.
Second attack.
Oh, what?
Armor class 24.
Wow.
Hit.
That's 6 points. You take half of that is 3. Minus 3 is
None.
right? All right.
Claims against my armor.
Wow.
Haste to rage.
He's a tough boy.
Is there a paste to
Meanwhile,
rage? I want that too.
this guy
D20 stun?
takes out some sort of like small vial or something like that and injects it into his neck.
Oh, he's roiding up!
And yeah, you see his eyes
Fruit juicers?
go wide a little bit, and then he draws a similar metal baton. Right? He's got a shield and he's got this metal baton.
They're super mutants.
But
They're
as
the police.
as he brings it up, you hear it suddenly give this loud, weird kind of like buzzing noise.
Gears of
And you
War shit.
notice that the edge of it has some sort of chain attached to it, and it's buzzing. And he
guys have all
descends
sorts of
upon
toys.
you.
Hope he just cuts Grayson in half.
Yeah.
Yes.
You die really easy in that
Chainsaw.
game with a chainsaw.
Yes. So that happens.
Well, it's not fungus, that's a river of blood. He's
Yeah.
done this before.
Lol.
Oh, I guess he only. Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. 2 of those. All right. So that's a 15. That
Miss.
misses. That's a bummer.
Pish haw.
That's a 19.
Miss.
I think that also misses, doesn't it? Dang, I should have juiced it by
Armor
one.
class
right?
20.
Armor class 20. That was garbage. However, you have one other problem, which is the strange reddish goop that is growing beneath your feet begins to wriggle and reaches tendrils into your
It just wants
boots.
a hug.
So
What kind of save is this?
it actually attacks you,
Left
which is weird.
Oh.
Zero, reset times 14. Very good.
Zero skill peanut
Welcome
butter.
back. So that's a 21.
That'll hit.
Jesus Christ, get rid of that dice.
Mm-hmm. So this does a D8. Where's my D8?
How much health you got left, buddy? 7. You're fine. All the halves and halves, you're fine.
7
Hands
health.
on hands on hands.
So it does 5 necrotic damage to
Oh,
you.
that's something I didn't think about.
I forgot
Was
to
that the
do.
first attack? It's got 2 more.
What?
It misses.
Miss.
And it
I
misses.
think it might be trying to kill you.
Yeah. I think everything
All
in
right.
it right now is currently trying to kill me.
Brutal round. That's it for
I'm surprised. I went in there with 10 and and I only took 8 damage.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're raging. All right.
Page to rage.
Good news for you is that Zero Skill Low Ping Bastard sends their reroll to Grayson.
Yeah!
I assume this is called the saving throw maker. All right, that brings us around to Avril.
If
What
any
would
of
you-
them want to make me take a strength saving throw, I would love that.
Yeah.
Or try and disease me.
It's not in the cards right now. Avril, what would you like to do?
Well, I have one of the grenades that we picked up from
Do it.
a previous situation where we had seen one of the grenades used. So would I be able to kind of eyeball the radius of the blast?
Yeah, I don't think you guys have like tried to analyze how to use these things, right?
But
You
if
just
I've
have-
seen one used, and I could see like the area of effect.
This
Yeah.
is Grayson.
You have an
Hope for the
idea
best.
of what you know.
He'll
but
slam it down.
You've also
Touchdown!
seen you have also seen several different grenades go off, right? You've seen like grenades that try and put you to sleep, grenades that try and poison you, grenades that explode.
I have an explosive one. That's
yeah.
what I have.
Sure.
One
you have an idea
explosive
of
one.
what it would be. Yeah, I'll give that to you. That's pretty easy. That
Okay.
is a 20-foot radius.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna move. Let me see if I can move up and do all this. Oh, excuse me, chair. I'm so sorry. 5,
No
10,
problem.
15, 20, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can do this. 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's disadvantage by 60.
Well, if anything over.
Anything over 20 is disadvantage.
Well, I can use my bonus action to dash too, but no, I want to be where I am at. and
Do you still have
throw.
inspiration?
I do.
Oh, there you go.
So I can just cancel out the disadvantage?
Or do it from there with advantage.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Well, if you throw it there, it doesn't reach any of these guys, right?
Sorry.
You're trying to get these.
I'm trying to count like 3 things at one time. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So regardless, the net
Or
effect
here.
here is if you throw it there, you throw with disadvantage, but you get all 3 of these people.
Okay, that's what I'm going to try to do.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my inspiration to cancel out the disadvantage.
Have you already used it once?
I have.
All right.
And then what do you want me to roll?
I want you to roll a ranged attack roll.
What would I add to that?
Just your dex.
Okay.
You're not
Just my
proficient with
dex.
this, so you can't apply your
Very
proficiency.
good.
Here's this.
3 bumperoonies.
Here's the Blood Bowl fumble rules.
That's cocked. Can I re-roll that? It's on
It's
one
cocked
of the
on a
cards.
2.
It
which
is
is-
cocked.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm nothing if not a kind and generous DM.
Cocked on a 2. Me too, baby.
Yeah, it's-
Well, get away from them! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You have a +8 dex?
I have a +5.
Plus
But I
3
gave you
bumps.
3 bumps.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, 14. Okay. Yeah, that hits that square.
Okay. And I would like it to explode now.
Please.
Okay. So you
Oh, let me cross it off my.
grab the grenade. There's a couple of different. Well, I can literally tell you.
Where did I write that down? I just saw it.
It's about the size of a grapefruit. It's indented. It's got little divots all the way around for grasping it. There's 2 rivets on one side of the thing, a large one and a small one. And around the larger one, there's some markings and those weird glyphs that you've seen all over the place. So you kind of like slide those things back and forth, and then you press the other one, and then just kind of throw it. And as it flies across the room, you hear something go ping, and it explodes.
Yes!
It lands here in the center of this place.
Nice.
So it does
Good timing with
5d6.
That was really good.
It
That
does,
was happenstance.
I got
on the-
startled.
it does 5d6 piercing damage, and they have to make a DC 15 dexterity save.
Ooh.
So let's see how this goes.
That's much better than I expected it to be.
So this guy, are you going to roll the damage?
Oh, that one.
Let's roll your damage. 5d6.
5d6?
Yeah, that's 5 6-siders.
That's a lot.
Roll good, though.
Damn it, you cursed me! I can bump damage too.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
do this. I'm gonna use the last of my bumpies. Thank
All
you,
right.
chat, for the
You get
bumpies.
3 bits.
3,
Oh,
9,
Oh,
14. How many have I rolled?
2. That's 2 so far.
Huh? Can't
You got
be.
3
Oh,
left.
yeah, yeah.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. One more?
No, that's
No,
it.
that's it.
Okay, 23
23 points of damage.
plus 11.
No. You don't have to get... All right, so 23 kills that guy.
Yeah.
Bye, Bash.
No matter what this guy rolls, he's dead.
Oh.
And then our friend, the captain of industry here, makes it.
Oh.
Oh, make him reroll.
You can't do that. All right, so he takes half of 23, which is 11. That's a vicious attack against him. It does not knock him out. Thon.
Wait, oh, so, okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't use my bonus action.
True.
So I would like to... I can't move. Never mind, I can't do anything.
You could use your bonus action to dash if you wanted to move another 5 feet. Or another 25 feet.
Yeah, I guess I might move back here then. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I might move back to my spot here.
Sure.
You throw it and you're like, oh shit, yo.
Good luck. I'm gonna shoot.
I mean, what do you want me to take?
Can't believe I didn't
Damage
kill
on
him.
my soft body?
I'm gonna shoot the captain.
Yeah, what's
he's
that
bloodied,
like?
at least.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, sounds good.
That grenade wrecked him.
Rectum.
Damn near kill.
Ha.
I
8
got
plus
spells, but I
8
got
is 16.
ways.
16 is not enough to.
What?
He's got the shield and whatnot.
Reroll.
Okay.
Well, steal his shield.
I'm gonna steal
cool
it
and
with
steal
an
a shield.
arrow.
Yes.
Use a frog tongue.
I'm sorry?
Get his defenses down by putting in his ear.
15
hits.
plus stuff, cool.
Plus stuff?
3 plus warriors, 7 plus 3 is 10 piercing. Or sorry, force.
All right, he's not looking good.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, one more attack.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to sharpshooter this? No, I'm not gonna. Okay. 13 plus 8,
Hits.
21. Oh, yeah. 4 plus 3 piercing, 7 piercing. Is that exactly enough?
He had 66 hit points. He'd done 59 points of damage.
Yes!
Plus 7.
Plus 7, exactly enough.
It's 66.
Oh, it means he's hanging on.
Yeah.
So, Avril comes
Good.
whistling over your shoulder as you're feeling the life being drained out of you by this carpet of violet fungus, which you find yourself standing in.
Just like real shag carpet, am I right?
And it pierces the
What are you doing with your other
third
hand?
eye globe
What
that
does
he
this
has
do?
on his
Great.
forehead, and he reels for a moment, and the keys, his necklace of keys, jangles a little bit, and then he staggers backwards and collapses.
I whistle at Grayson, give him a thumbs up. I got you, boo.
Grayson could still die.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
No, he can't. He's fine.
It is your turn, Grayson. What would
Good.
you like to do?
I'm gonna take one step back.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the stuff.
Seems weird.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna murder this dude.
Yes, murder
Jeez,
time.
whoa, right there. Getting real.
That's definitely enough. That's 15 plus 7 plus
Yes.
3.
That's some hard math. That's
You
a
should have saved those bumps for damage, dude.
That's, let's see, 14 damage.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Second attack. Reroll that.
Okay.
That's going to be a miss, unless, let's see, unless a
what the fuck? How did this happen?
11 hits. which
11
it
does not hit him. No.
Re-roll it again.
All right.
Give me a reroll.
Okay.
Anything else? Do you want to move further or not?
she's
You can
going.
take an AOO if you want.
No, I'll stay.
Ava.
My moonbeam is still active.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move it over to that guy.
All right.
Yeah, moon out.
Spotlight's on you, baby.
It's a
Sing your heart
He does a tap dance. Do you even know what singing is?
Like,
It's
sing up?
Constitution 15 saving throw.
All right. DC 15 saving throw. He does not make it.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, get ripped.
10 damage.
That's good. That's nice.
All right.
Really? Oh.
He hadn't been touched before Grayson hit him this round, right? So he's got this baton thing.
Before I finish, I
Yes.
want to move.
If you hadn't killed the big guy, I was going to try and use
here.
Shatter Spike on his weapon.
Ooh.
That's a called
All right.
shot. It just doesn't work like that.
Well, no, that's what Shatter Spike is designed to do. Destroy weapons.
What, cheat at the game?
Yeah.
Cool, sorry.
What is this character? a nerdy bully.
Yeah, I'm a rules monger.
Oh, is that some 3rd edition bullshit? Yeah, that sounds valid.
Would you grow up on 3E? Friggin' goon.
All right. So he looks around at the carnage around him. He looks at his fallen leader.
Oh, you ain't going nowhere. No.
He throws his
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper to the ground.
What a drama queen.
Yeah, that's tight.
The fuck?
He reaches down into the leather bag slung on his hip, and he grabs a grenade
Oh, he about to.
out of his package.
Oh, he about to Sudoku
Right.
himself.
No, that's not correct. It's called kamikaze, I
He
think.
he clicks
two.
the button, click, 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 and then pops it into his mouth. And then he leans forward to
What
hug
a
you.
jerk.
Is that going to be a strength save?
No, just give me a. Your
Glad I moved
grenade's
up.
going off. He's
Okay.
going out. So give me a dexterity save DC 15
To avoid hugs?
to avoid the explosion that's about to happen.
I
The explosion.
couldn't talk you
bugs.
into my rage. I can push him away.
this feels like a grapple, and technically with a grapple.
let's see. 9. 9 plus my dexterity of 0 plus 2, so
Joking
that's going to
every
be
time with this
11.
text.
11. All right. So
That's not great, Eric.
Yeah, I know.
the
But it
grenade goes off.
It wasn't a nuke though. You're all right.
Oh wait, let me re-roll that because I had one too many, right? Nope, that was 5. All right, sorry. Got excited.
Tom, that looked pretty good for you.
It did look pretty good, and I screwed it up
This
by
isn't
thinking I
bad.
had too many. So that's 10. That's 14 points of piercing damage. Now
Okay.
you take half of that, which is 7,
Oh,
and you take
shit.
3 less than that.
down.
So you take 4.
Okay, so I'm only 2 below 0, so I'm at 0.
So boom, there's this explosion. This guy
Oh my
disappears.
god, what are we gonna do?
And
None of us
Grayson
are
gets
healers.
laid
I
out.
am.
All right. Combat is officially
No,
over.
he's dead. We leave him.
That's it. You get one.
Finally!
That's fine. I'll roll the. Fine, I'll roll my.
Roll your death save.
Yeah, roll my death save.
No, I'll carry.
Nobody
Nobody
wants-
what you get.
stabilizes you.
Last time I was knocked unconscious, I
F
woke
that
myself
guy.
up.
Spell
We got you, boo.
casting
Good.
ability modifier. Which one is that?
I have a potion. I'll just pour it
I
in your
will-
slobber hole.
I've got 10 spray
Doesn't have a
foams.
mouth.
I'm gonna go over to him and use cure wounds. You get
Wow, Megan!
5.
New dice! You get new dice!
I do. I'll cast it that one time and
We have
then
to go
I'll
to
cast it
Gen Con
again.
right now.
Make it happen.
The only place they sell dice.
The only place that matters. Where
There you
episodes are.
go.
Oh, there's a better one.
What's
gaming
that?
heaven.
12? 12.
Much butter.
Oh my
Cool.
goodness.
Oh, that got me really
What are you
good.
at now?
17. But I've got other stuff. Well, that you also
I have
have.
extra spell slots,
Yeah, you-
so I'll cast it one more time.
You can even cast it at 4th level.
That's true.
Yeah, you could upcast.
We're probably gonna bunk up in one of these
that
rooms
would
for
increase
heals.
it. Let's see.
Oh man, I need
Well,
a
I mean,
late
she's
night.
losing that 4th level spell slot.
Oh, that's true.
2, 3, 4. So I'd roll d8 4 times.
Oh shit.
Sounds good.
Where's my
I just pictured you in a room full of butter.
12? Oh my god.
Wow.
Much better.
16
Much
plus
Much better.
12 plus 4. So 16 twice. What is that? 30. What? 3? 2. 32.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go.
I may be poor in funds.
All right.
Rich
So
butter.
Ava administers aid to Grayson.
Where's this halfling
myself.
you were talking about?
Oh wait, I want to see what happens here. We all good?
He's at like full almost.
Oh, okay, good, good.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
He's juiced up.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm in the prayer hole.
Tommen appears out of the darkness while you're dwindling between that. He goes, "Wake up! Get the fuck up! Much butter." Oh, that's my personal fuck wagon. Much butter.
Let's get that shirt going.
Yeah.
Just a checkbox.
Okay, I want to search. I want to
a lot of
especially
butter.
search the spider.
Oh yeah, we get the
That
keys
seems
out of that
because
guy's
it
neck.
seems different, but I want to search
I'd watch out
to
for
less a
the
degree.
fungus.
So, thank you.
What fungus?
This.
Whoa!
That's a beautiful carpet. What are you talking about? Search the other bodies and then I want to search all the bodies, but especially pay special care to the spider and tag neck. I definitely want that tag neck.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you recover the keys, no problem, right? Many of these weapons have been destroyed between the various nuclear explosions and whatnot that have
Even the
gone on.
chainsaw.
That's a great
Question.
I attach it as my arm.
Like Grayson cut my arm off.
I don't need it anymore.
Do it.
I'm in love with this.
Use it as an eyeball. You just take your other eyeball out.
Pick two
Put a
numbers.
chainsaw there.
Pick two numbers between 1 and 6.
That's a good idea.
See, 5.
Did you say C? The letter C.
No, I said 5. 5 and 2.
5 and 2.
You
It has been destroyed, unfortunately.
Well, what the fuck is the point?
Sorry about
Your
that.
sword's kind of a chainsaw already. So.
It doesn't vibrate.
Ooh. Not getting any ladies that way.
Because chainsaw.
What are you going? Yeah, walking into a bar with a chainsaw.
You
I'm a
are-
shapeshifter. I can do whatever.
You are able to recover 2 of the gas grenades,
I love these guys.
another explosive grenade,
Oh.
1 of the laser gauntlet things.
Oh, another one that he has?
Just between all the bodies and whatnot,
Sure.
like what's still functioning, that, and one of the one of the guys who had the double arm thing.
Ooh, cool.
You're able to like recover his backpack and whatnot. The other guy's his is shorted out or whatever. It didn't work. Right?
Okay.
And what that shot the needles?
No,
It never worked.
It's a bigger.
Oh, we don't even know what it does?
It looks like a bigger version of the laser.
What do I
gauntlet.
call it? Backpack gauntlet.
Backpack laser is fine.
Okay. And then what was anything specifically in that spider? I'm just interested in it since it was pretty different.
Yeah. Well, Wave screwed it up pretty heavily.
Wave?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my boy.
Thawne did get a reading on it, and he can tell you that it was probably controlled remotely, right? So it probably wasn't acting on its own. It was probably somehow being directed.
And the leader didn't have anything of extra import on him besides the necklace of keys?
He has one other item of import on him. He has a box, a very narrow box, about yay square, about yay long, that has
What's
a
their
variety of
control?
small rivets and gemstones on it.
Now we throw it away.
I tried it. I take a bite of it. Oh, this is just horrible.
Doesn't taste like butter at all.
It's shaped like butter. Why isn't it butter?
So, did you want to heat the grenades since you were pretty good with that last one? Do you want to heat all of them? Is that
I'll
dangerous?
just hang on to him.
All right, you got that look in your eye.
Just don't eat
She'll
them.
just go full jump rat. It's
So
fine.
right now I have 2 poison grenades. Are the gas grenades poison grenades?
They are sleep grenades.
Okay, so I have 2 sleeps and I have 2 poisons and 1 explosive. Just let me know if you guys want to borrow one.
Do you want to take the laser gauntlet too?
I don't need that, no.
I mean, I'll take it, I guess, then.
Well, you have ranged attacks too. Maybe one of, well,
I already have.
ranged spells, but you don't have like a ranged like weapon
That's true, yeah.
attack.
Maybe you should get it. I mean, I don't know how you feel about...
Either of you.
I already have a
I'm 4
Mega
days
Man
old,
blaster.
Oh, okay. How old?
4 days. I don't know. How long?
Put this on
How
your
long
list.
have we been here? Shoot myself in the face.
Aww. Oh, what if
What's this?
if you shrink down to a frog, does the frog have a tiny laser gauntlet?
I hope so.
Aww.
All right.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Draw that fan art.
Anything else you would like to do at this point?
We got the orange key.
I'm gonna stand in front of the door and stare at it.
Okay.
All right, I'll open it.
You slide it open, and huddled in the corner is a young halfling woman.
Do I recognize this person?
I assume that you have memories of Abigail Birdsong.
Yeah. She doesn't probably recognize me.
So she was in Oakhurst.
Give me a.
You probably scared the shit out of
give
her.
Me give me a perception check.
Perception, 19.
So she has just sort of been sitting in the corner with her face in her hands, and it's clear that she's been crying for however long since you guys left and came back and through this whole ordeal or whatnot. But she kind of looks up at you with haggard eyes, and she does not recognize you. She's wearing some sort of, plastic collar around her neck. And the thing that strikes you is that she looks exactly as you remember her, right? In terms of not what she's wearing or whatnot, but in terms of
Like,
her features.
Yeah, she hasn't aged in 12 years
you.
or whatever.
Avril, thank you.
So I'm right behind Grayson. I'm just gonna push him to the side.
And so she looks up and she says, "Well, thank you for rescuing me. Have you seen Tobias, my husband? Were you able to save him?"
Do I recognize her too?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I don't know.
She hasn't aged since
Yeah,
when I
she
was
looks
a kid.
Right. Strikes you as fairly odd.
I'm probably just awestruck and waiting for Avril to say something.
Like what? Do you know what age you were when they met?
I mean, I assume.
they
How old am
disappeared?
I now? I'm 23 now, so what are we saying? This was a decade ago? 12 years ago?
Something like that.
Something like. I mean,
I
you were
was-
raised by his folks, right?
I was
So-
probably like somewhere between 10 and 12.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We saw somebody take somebody else away, but I don't what. I don't. Normally, my friends are a lot more talkative than this. I don't know what happened to them today.
I'm just gonna
but-
pull her to the side and be like, that
What?
I think that's Avril's mother.
What?
I shift my face back into Grayson.
Whoa!
Just your face? We're trying to haunt everybody!
I shift myself back.
But are you naked?
No, I have everything
Oh.
on. I'm just saying, I go back to my humanoid form.
She says, "Oh,
She doesn't recognize
do you
me. She doesn't recognize you.
I know.
do you know my daughter? Are you taking care of her?"
She's taking care of herself.
It's me, Mom. Avril.
And she looks at you, and like this kind of like wave of confusion passes over her face, and she says, "Avril, did you fall under a curse or something? What?"
What the fuck does that mean?
Avril, the last time I saw you, you were only 10 years old, barely.
It's been like 12 years.
And her breath catches in her throat, and she says, "What? We've been here a week."
No, I mean, I don't know how time works here, but back in Oakhurst, it's been 12 years since you guys left me, went away.
Oh, my baby girl, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Your father found one of Warwick's gizmos, and we went to fidget with it, and we got enveloped by this strange green light, and we found ourselves in this maze, and one long we were captured. That was days ago. I swear. I didn't mean to leave you alone. I would have never left you alone.
Here, let me.
And she looks and she's like, "You're Thawne."
Yeah. Good to see you again.
Grayson.
And this is Ava.
I don't remember you from the village. But
I'm 4 days old.
Oh, well, she's new to everything.
baby girl, I don't know what to tell you, but we got to find your father.
I know I saw them trying to carry him off. I mean, they did carry him off. But we struck a lot of them down. I don't know, we'll be able to find him. We'll find him, and then we can go home and, you know, be a family again.
That's what I want. There's nothing more that I want than that. But, Avril, we gotta hurry.
Why?
I know it's a lot of surprises and it's a lot of bad news. But there's a curse on this place. And she rolls up her pant leg and she pulls off her boot. And you can see that she doesn't have a halfling foot like you would normally think of a healthy halfling foot. Instead, she just has the skeletal bones of her foot. They're covered in a shining sheen of metal that is almost like a vacuum seal sock that encompasses all of the bones, and it goes right up to her calf, and then her calf, as you can tell, pieces of it are eaten away wherever the silver touches the flesh. And she says, I don't know what kind of wasting disease is loose in these warrens, but it's gonna kill us all.
Well, we'll get out of here. We just gotta find Dad first, right?
Let's find him.
Can I do a medicine check on that?
Sure.
15.
15. So, two things strike you about this. Like, number one, it appears that whatever this sheen is, as you look at it, you can tell that it's fine scales, right? And it's almost like the leavings behind.
It's like the people we found earlier.
It's exactly like the statues that you saw out front when you were coming into the complex, right?
Oh.
And what you realize is that whatever it is, whatever this, either it's a disease or a parasite or something, that feeds on flesh. And as you look at it, you realize that you haven't seen any creatures made of flesh on the ship.
Mm-hmm. Do I believe that I can cure a disease like this?
You don't know. The fact that it leaves behind this like hard metallic residue makes you wonder if it's something like whether it's a creature or an actual like disease, right? It's more likely to be some sort of parasitic infestation, which I don't want to get into like a nitty gritty of what constitutes a disease or not, but
yeah, it doesn't look like a simple spell was going to get rid of this.
Unlikely. All right.
Here, let me get that off of you, and then I'm gonna use the remote to remove her collar.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you fiddle with some buttons. Give me an intelligence check.
I did have the vision of watching the guy use it,
Okay.
so
I'll give you advantage on this check. That's fine.
he didn't take off a collar, but
But you do know what he did do.
yeah. And what? An intelligence?
Yes.
I think it's a 16. Yar.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you know what not to do, and you fiddle with a couple of the other buttons, and you press it, and the thing suddenly pops off. And she says, I can't tell you how glad I am that you're here. I hope you're ready, because we got work to do. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us for tonight's installment of the Ironkeep Chronicles. What happens next? How would you like to find out? Guess what? It's all going to go down in our next episode, which is this Saturday from 12:30 to 3:30 Pacific time. We're having a huge subathon. If you want to join us, the action starts at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, and we go through all into the night. So we're doing a big sub drive. If you are already a subscriber, you can always gift a sub to one of your friends and have them join in. Yes.
Or sub upgrades.
Or sub upgrade, or back our Patreon, which we don't really like.
Never
you get the regular rewards for that, but there's other ways to support us. But if nothing else, we would love to have you tune in this Saturday. Bigger round of applause for our players, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Reichert.
Hello. You can find me on all the social media as Mostly Shit, or you can find me on Twitch, my own Twitch channel where I do a bunch of variety games at Mostly Eric on Twitch.
dun, dun, dun. Megan Caves, everyone.
You can find me on Twitter at Megan Caves, MEGHANCAVES. I think I'm Batcave63 most everywhere else. And you can catch me and Grav on Friday nights. This Friday night we'll be here for Wild Cards, which is our Savage Worlds Deadlands Reloaded show. And also, I'm going to be GMing a mini campaign coming soon.
This is very interesting. I'm very excited about the concept behind this.
Yeah, it's based on the Mysterium board game, and we're using the Rises system, very simple system. That will start March 26th, Monday night. And I've got Heather Wood, Jordan Pridgeon, Michaela, Lynn, and Philip Rossi on my cast.
Awesome, awesome. Also, I missed it in the chat window here, but Audrey-O gave their reroll to you.
Oh,
so you'll pick that
Audrey.
up on Saturday.
Okay, I'll make it
I'll
up.
have that available to use. Yes. How about
Thank you.
Mahoney?
Guys, I do the Twitches over on my channel, which is Vanna_Rama, VANA_RAMA, or you can follow me on the Twitters to see when that goes down, and me complaining about fast food, I think is what I do on there. But that's Havanarama, HAVANARAMA. And yeah, I'm over on the Twitch 6 days a week. I think that's all I got going on. Tune in for the subathon. It's going to be great.
Yeah, tune in. We may have a butter pledge level that you can tune in for.
Much butter.
Grav Galati, everyone.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. You can catch me on all the socials at DoubleGXG, and Megan already talked about Wildcards, so 8 p.m. We'll also be doing a Wildcards episodes for the marathon, which will be at
7:30 p.m.
7:30 p.m. on Saturday. So
And Experience Points, I didn't get that one.
yes, that's what I was going to catch on. We also do a podcast, me, Megan, and Jordan. We do a podcast about GMing and playing in RPGs. It's called Experience Pointers. You can find us on iTunes. We actually also do episodes on Patreon 1 week early for $10 and up backers. We released an episode this week, actually, on Tuesday. So go and check it out if you're interested. Go check it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Let's have a big round of applause for Mr. Dom Zook, the man behind the keyboards and the cameras, who keeps you happy in chat and is our illustrious leader, executive producer, supervising producer, consulting producer. What's that?
Water Goblin.
Water Goblin.
You didn't see that earlier?
I mean, we do force him to do all sorts of degrading things. Fetch me a pair of halflings, Mr. Zook. You can catch Dom and I tomorrow at 2 o'clock for Disorganized Play. We are going to do, actually, normally we just do a recap show. We talk about what happened in the show, kind of like what played out the way that we wanted it to play out, what was new, interesting, different, exciting, what could have been better, what could have been worse, how we would change it in hindsight, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Sort of like a behind the scenes with the, lift the veil on the DM's curtain here a little bit. But because we're having our subathon on Saturday, it'll be a combination of a little bit of recap and also a little bit of prep session of what's going to happen on Saturday. What are we going to do? Where are we going to go? What's going to happen with Tobias Birdsong? Where is he? And how do we track him down and save him and perhaps the rest of the party? So you can catch us tomorrow at 2 o'clock for Disorganized Play. Friday is Wildcards. Tune in for that. Saturday is the subathon. Sunday is Champions of
The Earth. The Past.
Champions of the Past.
Yeah.
Champions of the Past. This is the final episode of that too, as well. So we've got a bunch of stuff on our calendar. You can do !calendar and see everything that we have in store for you. Thank you so much to everybody who donated tonight. We had a bunch of stuff unlocked. There's a bunch of different things. The fact that the vegepygmies weapons didn't work as well as intended. A few other exciting things, as you all know in the chat, were unlocked thanks to your generous donations. Thanks so much to everyone who subbed up tonight. And of course, everyone who just, spread the word on social media or tuned in to watch. If you tell a friend, that boosts our numbers, and then they tell some more friends, and next thing you know, everyone's happy, right? A special thanks to all of our mods and our regulars who help keep the channel safe, friendly, clean, and accessible for all the new people who do come in and visit. We really appreciate your dedication and passion, and we wouldn't be able to keep the show running as smoothly without you. So thanks so much for everything, everybody, and until next time, which is Saturday, until next time, let's butter! Let's butter!